Hello, everyone, and welcome to GTA 5. Yes, we are here. Apologies, slight delay. Apollo was being a twat, so I had to kick him out of the office. He wanted to chase cats, so he can go and stay downstairs in the, dining room / converted to dog room, I guess. I can't be bothered to deal with his nonsense while trying to stream. So, we are here. It is time for some GTA. We will have some races. I think the snow's still about, which can only go amazingly, wonderfully well. We're going to spin the lucky... I haven't started a stream with a spin on the lucky wheel for quite some time. So, yeah. We'll give it a go. We'll see if we can get anything exciting. No. And this is the reason why. We don't. We got an orange the diamond cap. Sure. Which I'm going to hazard a guess. Is not going to be. Oh, there we go. That's what we want. Amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Can I go? How do I go to? Can't. No. Okay. Well, now we've just made it worse. Oh, there it's done. It was just like two further along. Oh dear. Welcome everybody to the stream. Also, episode 416 train driver. Thank you very much for the donation that came in just before the stream started, saying, "Hey Alex, a limerick for that ridiculous incident. If you haven't seen it, watch the latest FailRace episode. You'll know what incident we're talking about, because trains do really broken things." Oh, we do still have snow. This is going to go so well. Anyway, yes, the limerick. So I was just coupling up to my train when a sight I just couldn't explain. As I looked to my right, wagon started taking flight in a physics-defying unbroken chain. Oh, I like it. That is a wonderful, wonderful limerick. That's going to be a tough limerick to beat for today's stream. But yeah, that is a fantastic. That is a fantastic. Go away, Ron. Fantastic limerick. That was the flying trains. If you haven't watched the episode, I very much recommend it. I can tell you there are flying trains involved, and that still doesn't spoil what happens, because nothing could possibly try and explain what happened. Why are there so many police here? There's so many police already here. Things have gone. I mean, predictably, someone's just got ran over. Police are shooting at a remote control car? Or were they shooting at Brazen? Or were they shooting at someone? I don't really know, to be honest, at this point. I feel like they are shooting at a remote control car and shooting at a lot of other stuff along the way. Fantastic. I have not put maps and names and stuff back on, because this is the first time I've played GTA since the New Year's Day stream. Did we? I don't remember if we filmed anything. We might not film anything this week, because I can't remember. Oh no, we didn't. We ended up not filming anything on GTA, so that's why. There we go. Now we're back to actual useful being able to see what's going on. That'll make life easier. FIH2, thank you for the donation, saying, "For chasing the cats, you get a 2-second time penalty for the first race. We are in no way braved by Lado or controlled by Eve." Hey, Apollo can get a 2-second penalty. In fact, Apollo's got about 3-hour stop-go penalty currently accruing in the dining room. Rob, thank you for the donation. Saying, "Have you got your cable yet?" Have I got it? Yes. Have I remembered until you said it there? No, I'm still on the one from last time, because I forgot to go look for it. I took it with me when I went to stream at Carly's, and when I brought it back, I think it's downstairs. Let's hope this one holds. Let's hope this one holds. It'll be probably fine, right? Maybe. There's some more people being run over. So, do I have it? Yes. Have I technically... Excuse me. Well, Chris has immediately fallen off. Chris attempted to kick us and then fell off. Things have started to explode. That's normally the time in which we should probably go and... No, and now we're just doing a King of the Hill kind of thing. I mean, I was going to go for this one here and just go... No, I want to fire the grenade launcher into the floor. Well, that works too. I was just going to fire the grenade into the floor and blow us all up. But then Stevie killed us anyway, so it didn't matter. Oh, dearie me. Oh, and we're on the road. Shall we load up a ray? I'm very concerned about what on earth this is going to do. I mean, oh! Ninetales has turned up. Right. We will get in the van. Quick! To safety! Or probably not. Let's face it. I'm going to hazard a guess. Safety is never an option. Safety is never an option when it comes to us on GTA. Shall we load up a job? Where shall we go? I'm going to do the patented close eyes and let it cycle through randomly, or in my case, look at chat, because, you know, might as well. Cycle through here randomly and see what race we land on and hope it's something that's actually doable, because it might not be. I made a hairpin. Sure. You know what? This is actually a pretty sensible track. Actually quite a good track in general. So let us load up this one. There's a couple of sketchy corners. I mean, this is going to be this is going to be a very different sort of racing. This is a lot tougher than it normally is on GTA. While there isn't as little grip as snow would, you know, actually give you, it is still considerably less grip. It's probably going to be a mess trying to fit this many cars. This might be the most cars. Did we stream in the snow before? It might be some of the most cars we've ever had in GTA races. So. Oh, there we go. Hey, Drake, thank you for the donation. I say my birthday is coming up next month. In fact, the day after your GTA stream on the 5th. Whether I join or not, I have a birthday request. Please, can you do a boopy gun race? I hope I do take part, so I can do this as I missed out last time. You absolutely can request that. I am going to have forgotten. By February. You will have to remind me closer. I will have forgotten by the end of the stream. I can almost 100% guarantee. And that's not not intentional. It's just in all of the streaming, it's very easy to forget what goes on. But yes, I will try to. Oh, we're going to have a Ewan trying to get connected. I mean, yeah, this is a sensible enough track. In the snow is going to be funky. But I think any track we go to in the snow is going to be funky. So, yeah. Shall we start? You know what? Let's be sensible. We shall go for noon. We shall have some SUVs. We'll go for a 5-lap race. I'm not sure quite how long the laps are going to be in these. And there we go. I guess we are good to go. Now, if you would like to take part, by the way, I will say... Ewan is the person to message. We are currently very nearly full. But Ewan is the person to message, alongside where we have highlighted currently, bottom of the list on screen. Send you a message on Xbox. You need to be on the enhanced version of GTA if you wish to take part. There will now apparently be a bit of a waiting list. But as people have to go and disconnect and whatever, there may well be spaces appearing later on. So, yeah. You can send you a message and you can go on the waiting list if you like. Cass and Eve, thank you for the donation. Saying, is that Apollo chewing on something important? You'd better go check. Also get the mic cable. We cats have to do everything for you. See, I can be sneaky. I don't have to go and check because I have a camera in the dining room that I can see what Apollo is up to. It even has, well, I say night vision, not particularly good night vision, and Apollo is currently asleep on his bed. So, no, Apollo is not sure. See, I can be sneaky. Right, let's go racing with SUVs. I believe this is all locked to individual vehicles. Can't remember what we're going to be driving around here, but I do believe it should all be locked. The braking zones are going to be sketchy, especially on that. Remember, folks, we are on snow. Braking zones. It is GTS. I love racing this. It's actually always really good to race. But yeah, braking distances. Braking distances are going to be considerably longer. Okay, you've got to brake earlier for stuff because you know. You're not going to stop quickly anymore. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know, but we will give it a try. The Net Rack, thank you very much for the donation. Saying thank you thank you to you and the filming crew for all you guys do. Oh well, I'm glad to hear you been. Oh yeah, I say about the breaking zones and I immediately bin it. Yeah, I'm glad you've been enjoying the content. Thank you for the donation, and I hope you will enjoy the stream and many more videos to come. Haha! We made the next hairpin, and quite a lot of cars did not. Much more, was it more difficult to curb boost? It's slightly more difficult to see, and going to be a little bit more difficult to see where the edge of some of this is, but we could figure it out. Oh, Stevie's to the inside. I don't know where the track goes. I'm trying to remember the circuit. We are fine through here. Can I get away with... How much speed can you get away with carrying through some of these corners is the next big question. Amy is following us. Aaron is not far behind. Oh, well, we'll push Stevie forward. Wasn't quite what I was going for, but we had a lot more momentum there than I realised. Well, this is going to be a good get used to the snow track, because we've got lots of hairpins for lots of braking zones. Woolalers, thank you very much, folks. I shall read those at the end of the race, as I'm unable to in the middle of the race, as we'll have a crash if we try. Oh, dearie me. Or we'll have a crash even without trying. Amy turned us into a drift SUV, and then Amy got helped by Stevie into the next corner. That's fine. We're back to second again. It'll all work its way out. Sometimes it doesn't update the position, because that position is based on how close you are to the checkpoint as the crow flies. Oh, Stevie's not stopping. A Stevie torpedo turned up. Thankfully, we survived. We survived the Stevie torpedo, at least. Right, let's get... Oh, dearie me. Let's get the car turned on its way through here. And hopefully we'll get in the slipstream of Gliska. That's where Pega parked a car. I remember a very well-balanced car when we ran around here well, I mean, it'd be last year. Might have even been older than that. I don't actually know when we filmed this circuit. It kind of all melds into one at this point. Oi, come on, turn your big boat. I do know we generally have a big old crash at this final corner section. That's a big shunts there in the past. Catch-up is less effective in these conditions, I will say, because the leader loses power, right? But that's not actually the worst thing in the world in the snow. Just say when we do the slippery surface races, that the catch-up isn't actually... Oh, God, that's a lot of speed. All of a sudden, from the slipstream, we will sneak past. We will do our typical... Let's fight a lot over second, and we'll let the leader run away. We're trying to curb boost a little bit, but it's not going to work. And Amy's going to have a go to the inside. I'm going to try and hold this. It's a long way around there. We're going to run out of grip. Okay. Gliska's had a big oversteer moment as well mid-corner, and that will probably put us in slipstream range for this hill. It will most definitely put us in slipstream range for the hill. Amy is going to go past. We are going to follow. But we are on the outside again for this hairpin, and I can't stop. Well, we nearly wanted to go and explore the architecture of the map. We saw an arch we wanted to go and investigate if it was a significant one. But thankfully we did not. Oh dear, I'm not stopping, or not turning. It's not got the grip or the brakes to do any of that. That was just a lot of speed and some slipstream that I didn't really need or want or any of that fun stuff. Oh, that's the bad line through there. And Chris is going to catch us, and then there's Danger Man and Brazen, and I think level 8 was in that queue as well. Chris is going to have a go to the inside. Okay, that's fine. You can try that. We will run a little bit wide. Yeah, there's not the grip to make those outside lines work, particularly here. We're better off falling into line and just following through some of these ones. Yeah, we've not had a good lap here. We have got ourselves into trouble in places, although the slipstream should bring us back in up the hill if we can get this right. Here we go. It's a great slingshot past both of the red machines. Oh, level 8 did not go with us. Thought level 8 was going to be slipstreaming behind us and would be... oh, Danger Man's having a dive to the inside. It's really difficult to judge. Like, I was trying to... Oh, no, dearie me. We are backwards in the middle of the corner. Sorry, Brace. There was no good ways to do that other than just floor it and try and straighten the car up. What I was saying is it's difficult to know. Like sometimes I feel like I want to brake early and be careful, so to speak. And other time, well, but it's easy. Sorry, sometimes you want to brake and be careful, but you are also potentially being too careful. So yeah, it's not. That's not great. We're not actually having a very good race in this one. Silly errors have been costly, and now we're stuck, falling back a little bit. We need to... Well, I can't really go anywhere, unfortunately. We need to stop fighting a smidge and kind of try and go forward, if at all possible. Definitely need to not overshoot this hairpin this time around. We'll get to the inside. We've got Liam with us as well here. We are on the brakes for the hairpin. And we are up into a 5th position, essentially. We've got Chris, we've got Liam, we've got Ewan, we've got Ninetails. I don't want to be on the outside down here, although equally you don't want to be on too tight a line on the inside, because that will give you trouble. Why has that suddenly snapped like that? I guess the curb spin this car. Well, that's fun. That's yeah, information that I didn't know before I took that corner. Apparently the Rebler can have problems on the curb. That's really annoying. Just as we were getting sorted out, the car decides it's going to just point the wrong way mid-corner. Oh, and now we've just been bopped everywhere. Well, that's frustrating. That's really annoying. We just got to the front of this group, and then we've been shuffled all the way back, and I'm just having a bad race here. Yeah, this race is... So far, this race has been just one of those really annoying ones. And it is going to continue to be one of those really annoying ones. I think it's just not working for us. Ewan, I really would not come across like that on a car. It's so lucky I could manage to move and had some grip left to avoid that crash. That very nearly just ended up with you visiting the outside wall very fast. If you cut across a car in a braking zone... Not going to happen. Well, we've not helped ourselves in that one. We've helped Ewan very wide. Actually, Ewan would be fine. Ewan's going to get a great run off the corner from that one. But yeah, we're not catching the lead group. This race has just gone awful for me. It started okay, and it's just got worse and worse. Yeah, we're in this big fight that's just going to... We're going to attrition ourselves out of getting to the leaders, I think. We're going to have a look to the outside through here. Whoa, still a gap somewhere in this to the inside. There we go. Whoa, we'll make it through. Wasn't a huge amount of grip. The problem is you commit to some of these moves and yeah, there's not the grip that you are used to dealing with in this game. Didn't have any slipstreams, so I should get away with there for braking, which we do. Not going to get... we might get a good enough run to get some slipstream off Brazen, which is enough to pull us away from Chris. Now, you got to remember, curb here is mean. Love how Liam can drive over it and it's fine. Brazen did find the curbs a little bit spinny as well. Yeah. Sometimes you get away with it. Sometimes you don't. That's how it goes. Also, some more woolalers. Thank you very much, folks. I shall read at the end, as I said, of the race. I will try... make sure I don't miss any. Oh, it's just so slow off that corner. We're about to have the top 10 all in a group. And that position through here. Come on. Bloody hell. There's so much understeer going on. It's understeer followed by oversteer. The worst combination. Nah. I was just trying to get away with more than I should have been. Well, we are going to curb boost. I've got nothing else to do at this point. Every time we get close, I make a silly error into one of these corners and we just fall too far back. It's really annoying. Trust me, folks, you at home watching are less annoyed by this than I am currently. It's really annoying me at the moment. This race, I just cannot catch a break. Alright, can we... if we duck underneath Ewan, it's not going to matter. What we are going to do is we're going to hold Ewan away from the curb boost. I wanted the curb boost as well. Oh, that's bad news for Ninetails. Gliska got spun. I don't quite know what started it. Didn't see what started it. But I saw Gliska ended up pointing sideways across the track, and Ninetails was the unfortunate one that ended up in a wall. We're going to try and duck underneath Stevie and Ninetails. I don't know if Level 8 was trying to wait for Gliska, not realising Gliska had actually already recovered, or quite what happened. Level 8 seems to have fallen back for some reason. Nine Towers gets a great run out of there, which we do not. I guess we're just going to sit to the slightly wider line over here. Is that Brazen to the lead for the moment? It is. Come on. Get some slipstream, please. Here we go. I mean, we're vaguely close to the fight at the moment, which is good. No, Nine Tails is on the curb. We were sliding. Amy is sliding big time. Ewan was in a little bit of trouble stuck in the middle of this. I mean, it's going to be an absolute mess. Gliska's across the curbing. Oh, we're trying to get out of that. I mean, we were committed to an, oh, I'm never stopping. I'm never stopping. That's so much speed all of a sudden that I've not had. I mean, that was super early on the brakes for me as well. And there was zero chance we had at slowing down. Or slowing down any more than that. We are now stuck on the wider line through here. I think Liam's got this one in the bag. I mean, you know, you're going to put me on a tight line through one of the corners, you're going to end up in trouble through the next one. And, yeah, well, they're all gone. Well, I mean, I was trying to carry as much speed as I could, and, yeah, we were kind of a little bit screwed in that one. There's a lot of late braking going on up here. We will get to the inside, but it's going to be a drag race to the line, which we are not going to be close enough to get involved with. It looks like Brazen's just going to win it. We all cross the line in 5th. Yeah, I mean, everyone was trying everything that they could at making up some positions at the end. It's definitely a lot more difficult to make up ground when it is snowy. It's definitely a lot more difficult. Brazen will take victory ahead of Liam. Danger Man is 3rd with fastest lap, although it's pretty close. Then we have Ewan, me, level 8, Ninetales, Gliska, Amy, and Stevie would round out the top 10. With Chris just outside in 11th ahead of Longbow. Yeah. There we go. Donations to read. Where do we get to? Andrew, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, there is a guy called Alex who makes lots of havoc, but he just wants to be the new Maverick. I'm not even sure if I should be booing at that point. Sure. We'll go with okay. I don't even know whether I need to boo. Talkie Toaster, thank you for the donation. Saying, hey Alex, do you still have Lado's first track? The one in Snow in G-Race Open World Cars. Can we see a go of that? If so, please. I don't think I do. I don't even know what his first track would be. So I don't think that one there exists anymore. Lado has probably deleted it, to be honest. I don't think I have that one, unfortunately. We might be able to do a Lado circuit at some point today, though. We can definitely have a go at a Lado track somewhere along the way. Samuel AM, thank you very much indeed for a generous donation. There wasn't a message with it, but thank you very much. Shall we go Tudor cars? Let's do it. I don't know what's going to be used here, but we can have a go with this. FIA Stewards, thank you for the donation. So you forgot your 2 second. Well, the 2 second penalty should have been applied to the cats, not to me. I wasn't one chasing the dogs around. The dog got the penalty. So your choice of a torpedo from 3rd, also with option 2 of resetting immediately for the next race. Okay, I'll reset at the start of the next race. Let's go for that one. Ricochet, thank you for the donation. Saying, hi Alex, can I request Brownest Pants track in motorhomes or some other big vehicle, if that's possible? Well, there we go. We could do Brownest Pants in the snow. We could do Brownest Pants in the snow with whatever. Oh dear. See, I was thinking like the Calico, or I wasn't expecting the Warrener that's already quite drifty to start with. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Chris at 3185, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, anyone for a game of Where's Ninetales? Where's Ninetales will probably happen at some point. But with Ninetales now in the lobby, there is a very good chance if things go wrong, we will play a round of Where's Ninetales. Although Ninetales was involved in the fight at the front in that one. So, yeah. We will see how this all pans out. And I've got a good starting spot is alongside. We will hug the inside down here. It's fairly safe. Alright, don't get too much oversteer, please. Oh, Fred's in the wall. Could well have been assisted. Did not see. Just saw a car stuck in the wall. Let's go 3 and 4 wide up the hill. There we go. And Ninetales is going to back out of that one. We are going to make our way through here. I don't know how much speed we can get away with. It's so slidey in these cars. They move around a lot. It is safe to say. We're all going to form up into a line as we run up the hill. We will go one side, Ninetales will go the other. Chris is to the right-hand side and Gliska's to the far right as well. That's a lot of Warreners in a very small space. It's a lot of Warreners in a very small space going very slowly. There's no one's going quickly in this at all. That's not gonna end well for anybody at all down there. We'll just bide our time, I think. It's gonna okay, well, there's no traction. There's no traction if you get tagged and go slightly sideways. You are just going to get into trouble. Don't know if I can get away with braking there. We can, although it has to be on that particular... Yeah, that line will get away with it, but I wouldn't want there to be a car in front of me, otherwise we would be in trouble. We will bounce our way over some curbs here. Yep, that's a lot of bouncing around. Got a good run through here. Problem is, can't really use it because stuck sort of behind a Chris. Slipstream gonna work. Oh, just about. There is a yellow truck following us very closely all the way up the hill. We are to the inside, and we will make a move for second, as long as we can get the car off the corner nicely enough, which we do. It's a bit mayhem further back by the looks of it. We've got a good run. Chris has got a good run to the outside. We will take the lead of the race. There is a parked up crane observing everything. We'll understeer wide on the exit. Don't mind that too much. It's a big gaggle of cars. I mean, I think the plus point for these is... Oh, this is going to be a very long race. I was expecting the tuner cars to be faster than the SUVs. I wasn't expecting it to be slower, which is why I left it to 6 laps. Oops. It's just gonna be oops. I have made an error with this. We will get a push from a Brazen, and that will actually keep us in the lead of the race, although on a really tight line. Ninetales is going to take the lead on a much more conventional racing line. Lots of sliding, followed by lots of understeer. Oh, followed by more sliding and a little bit of contact. And we will have the best run of anybody through there. We've got the only option I got is to give a bump draft to Ninetales. Well, I mean, the good thing is we know these can bump draft. Right, that's about the only thing we know. And they're very, very slow, and they don't have a huge amount of traction. That's about it. Oh, Danger Man's to the inside. Brazen and Chris are on the outside. Gliska might get... Oh no, Gliska's actually probably safer to not be on the curb. Hey. There was not much room for an orange truck, but there was just enough room. We survived. Ninetales will reappear on that inside line. We will get some slipstream down here and should keep us in 4th. Don't know where to brake with cars in front of us and slipstream pulling us towards them. We are carefully over there. There's a very big gaggle of cars has now formed. And it's very sketchy. Pretty much every corner you are fighting somebody for a position somewhere, and if you end up out of position you can lose a lot of time in a lot of places. Ninetales on that tight line just will not get any momentum off of that corner. I'm happy to follow Danger Man up the hill. That will do nicely. So Ninetales tried to take that tight line, just couldn't get the car off the corner, couldn't carry momentum, and fell back, while we were able to at least get a half-decent slingshot towards the line. So Brazen is here, Gliska is here. Oh, Stevie's turned up. Hello, Stevie. You are to the outside. Oh, okay, Stevie's to the very far outside. Didn't we get a big kick of oversteer mid-corner? Come on, where's the slipstream? Where's the slipstream gone? Come on, there we go. That's what we want. Though it's coming a little bit too late. Can't really do all too much with that. We're just taking a... Nah, I don't know if that neater line's the way to go. Well, I mean, it might be. We might still do all right, because we'll get a big toe up the hill. And Stevie's found a gap through the middle. Yeah, there's too many cars. So many cars. Danger Man backed out of it, not wanting to be in the middle of a 4 wide, which is probably wise. It was about to be a 7 wide at one point until some cars backed out. We are through that. There's a little bit of leaning. There was a little bit of leaning, but we made it work. There's a gap to shoot for there. That's fine. We're up into second. We can go to the outside line. If we can get the power down without sliding, as you see, Gliska does. Well, there's a good demonstration. If you can get the power down without sliding, you really can make up a good chunk of time. Oh, Danger Man's going to be in trouble. Does a good job, actually, of gathering that up. I thought that was going to be a big spin or a big loss of time for Danger Man, but actually recovered it pretty damn well. We are going to be on the inside through here. I'm just trying not to get oversteer. Stevie's not far behind. We get a great run on the outside. Stevie's going to help us with our with our run, but we are still stuck on the outside. I'm just trying to keep the back end of the truck from sliding at the moment. We will get to the inside, or we can shut the door on Brazen. Not that it really matters, because we know they're going to just come flying past us up the hill, or someone is, whether it's Brazen, whether it's whoever. Okay, straighten the truck up for the exit if we can. And now we're 4 wide behind. Oh, there's so many vehicles are about to come flying past. Oh, get some slipstream, go, 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 go. Yeah, I don't know if I wanted to really lead at that point. Slipstream did at least kick in, so he didn't get swamped by everything, but it wasn't great. We are trying. Oh, yeah, Stevie is there. We've got a great run towards the start-finish line. It's a shame that wasn't the end of the race. We know when it comes to the end of the race, it's going to be a lot more frantic than that, I suspect. We're trying to use a little bit of curbing, but it's not enough. Gliska, with a better run off that corner, is going to get past. Danger Man to the inside. Brazen all the way to the outside. Oh, Stevie has a go. Brazen's taking an alternate line. It's an alternate course, I think, for Brazen at that point. That's just to drive whatever route you found. I mean, at least there's runoff area there in the snow. Brazen is past again. Stevie on that really tight line. He did lose a load of speed mid-corner, but oh, well, if Stevie can hold on to third, it would not have been a bad move, but I think they've been shuffled back through the pack in this. Right, here comes Slipstream up the hill. That will put us past Brazen, and then the horde of cars. I don't know how far it goes down to. Probably 12th. It goes down to 14th, I should think, is in that group. Back there. Yeah, it looks like Chris at the tail end of that group is Chris, level 8 and so on. There's first to 14th are going to be covered by not very much time. So I can sense trouble is heading our way. And then there's a couple of cars, I think it's Valtrek and Amy, are a little further back, but not much. They may well join the massive horde of vehicles before the end of this. We did not really get the run down there that we wanted to. I should have been braver under brakes, because the last thing we really want to do is go side by side all the way through here. I am going to not fight Brazen into this section. The reason is I don't want to get the pack behind us catching. Don't think it's going to matter, because Brazen wasn't to know that we were backing out of the fight there. So Brazen's actually taken quite a slow line through all of this. Right, here we go. We will get the run that we are looking for up the hill. We will try and drag Brazen with us away from Liam and Danger Man, but I don't think it's going to work. I think we're going to drag them to us here. Don't know if there's a car having a look to the inside. I'm kind of hoping not. Carefully does it on the throttle. You do have to be a lot more careful. It's the only time throttle control will ever really be a thing in this game. Oh, is in the snow. Now there's a lot of cars in a very small piece of snowy tarmac. Well, we're back to being 4-1. You know, Brazen, it was a fun lap. It was a fun lap when it's just the two of us fighting, and now it's back to being terrifyingly busy when it's 4 cars, 5 cars wide into various corners. Well, I wanted to try and go for a cutback. Sorry, Gliska. There's a Liam in the way. Liam was on that really tight line and just spanned the wheels. Can we? If we can get this pass done, we do get back to a sensible line through here. Gliska with a big oversteer moment is going to be slow mid-corner. Can we profit from this? Maybe. Possibly. No, we're going to be stuck side by side. Can't do it. Brazen is going to get through. We've got a run, but it's in a really awkward place. I didn't need to go through this bit. Liam's going to fire it to the inside. Longbow is here. Hello, Longbow. I don't know where your car went in that, but oh, Longbow's still here. Right, we're off the hairpin. Funnily enough, lots of those to be dealing with here. I've got a great try, but I'm not going to try and make it 3 wide down there. Longbow is going to go around the long way. They do keep it all together. We will be able to be later on the brakes here if I can just get the traction off this corner. Well, I mean, we get the traction, but I got nowhere to go with it because there is a yellow truck in the way. That's such a big group of cars that I don't really want to see behind us. Right, and it's back to being 5 wide. Longbow backed out of it. Longbow bumped the wall, and we got screwed and stuck in that fight that I didn't want to be in. God damn it. So yeah, Longbow was trying to back out from fighting with the 4-5 wide moment, which is fair enough. Unfortunately, put them on a slightly wonky line, and in the end, it's cost them a bunch of time and cost me even more. But what it has done, I mean, I think this whole pack was going to catch at this point anyway, this time around. Well, I got no other option. I got nowhere to go. We went for the helper car in front, trying to use the momentum for something useful. Is there one more lap? There is, I think, one more lap to go on Longbow. We'll give Longbow a help. This is just complete chaos. You just can't make any progress. We're on to the final lap of the race. Ninetales is directly behind us. Longbow's trying to get to the inside of Liam. I end up spinning the wheels too much through there. Don't get it good enough. If I hadn't spanned the wheels, we could have got slipstream down here. That's unfortunate. Brazen is leading the way with... Is it a Lado? Over there is a Lado having a look. But Lado did a bad run off that corner. Is too far back. We are trying to get slipstream off anybody that we can. Oh, we've got loads of momentum all of a sudden to the outside that I was not expecting or prepared for. And all the gains we did get have been undone. Oh, yeah, did not need all of that speed at that point in time. Oh, well, we have survived it, but we've lost all of our momentum. I mean, we might as well... Oh, god damn it. This final lap has just gone... We had a great run, and I couldn't... Well, I kind of used it, but I just wasn't expecting it. And once that threw me out of position, we've just been screwed since then. We just have not been able to recover from that at all. So yeah, it has been an unfortunate one. Oh, I thought about trying to get to the inside. I probably could have and should have gone to the inside of that one. But yeah, when you fall out of the groove, fall out of position, it's so difficult to recover. It's just really limited opportunities to recover. Well, on the final lap, definitely. You slide about so much with these vehicles, especially with these more so than some of the others. That where are you going? That's such a stupid gap to go for. You're just going to make us both really slow. All you have to do is lift off the throttle, wait about 3 seconds, follow, and then you'll get the big run up the hill with the rest of us. Bloody hell. Like, you lose so much time trying to go too wide through that section. Especially when you're not even fully alongside, when you are barely a centimetre along the bumper. You're just wasting your own time at that point. And we are going to, well, not get passed by Chris. We're going to make sure of that. There's a very big crash across the line. I think Longbow might have got it in the end. But there we go. Yeah, that was accidentally way longer race than it should have been. Longbow claims victory ahead of Glisker and Ewan, with Dangerman in 4th. Brazen 5th ahead of me, Liam, Childish, Stevie, and Mute would round out the top 10. Considering we went for a roll over Lado's car, which was quite impressive, unintentional, I will say. And I would rather have not, but it could have been worse. Well done, Longbow, for claiming a victory in that one. Yeah, Warrener, not a great choice for Drifty Snow Race, that's for sure. Donations, where did we get to? Reading. We didn't have a game of Where's Ninetales that time, because Ninetales had finished the race very close in the pack. Bloody hell, he's ridiculous. From 15th to 7th was covered by half a second. There we go. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Yeah, donations anyway. Shady Brady, thank you for the donation. So, Alex, do you have the most dangerous intersection saved? Should be fun in the snow. I'm not sure if fun is the word. I think I have it somewhere, but I don't think it lets us have 30 people in it. Possibly. I might be wrong. We might run it at the end. I don't actually have the snow. See, that track, I don't think the snow is going to make much difference on that one. But we can maybe have a look. Citybird, thank you very much for the donation, saying you guys should do a race using the Entity MT. Is that the new one? Unfortunately, a lot of the tracks that we have here are older circuits and often don't have the new cars included. However, I'm sure that will make an appearance at some point in the near future. It's cool. It's like the Esco, isn't it, essentially? So yeah, I am sure that that will make an appearance at some point during, whether it's during tonight's stream, I don't know if any of the tracks will let it, but it will definitely turn up. Whoa, physics has happened in front of us. It'll definitely make an appearance soon in some races because we always like to race through the new cars. We haven't done much with the new cars because we were doing stuff with the snow and all of that. So normal stuff kind of took a little bit of normal races, took a bit of a backseat. But yeah, that'll definitely make an appearance. Talkie Toaster, thank you for the donation. So how about the Boost Canal with the army in the snow, or a Jolly Boost in the snow? I like that. At least the Jolly Boost has some skill involved, a little bit. I mean, I'm not gonna say crazy amount. There's quite a lot of luck. The Jolly Boost sounds like a good fun time. Velvet J, thank you very much for the action. Saying Crane smells and Ewan likes feet. Since that is fact, and feet have 10 toes. Request the 10th Ewan track on your list, please. I mean, we can probably try. I don't think I've got 10 Ewan circuits, to be honest. With the one we just drove was a Ewan circuit. But yeah, we can do another Ewan track at some point. Right, the brownest pants. It's time to go race at the brownest pants circuit. A straight line in the snow won't really do much, I'm afraid. We were pondering filming it, but honestly, chances are it's not actually going to do anything that you want it to. Because the thing that makes straight line special is the way the cars flip and fly around, but that's only from collisions with each other. The snow limits their grip turning. Well, we're not turning, really. So, yeah, straight line in the snow is unlikely to be a huge amount different compared to normal. Now, brownish pants, for example. Now this will make quite a difference in the snow. Brownish pants is probably going to be a mess. Hordan, thank you very much for the donation. Saying greetings from the States. Was wondering if there are any possible plans for another Survival Hunt with a special guest in the future. Thanks, lovely content. There is definitely plans for that. There is definitely potential for more of those. I mean, it'll depend on who we get and who wants to take part. Carly is likely to have a go next, but yeah, I'm always up for doing some more of that. Also. Yes, Cyber Axel will get a warning for driving like a moron. Continue to do it, and you will be removed from the session. So yeah, I personally didn't see it, but if Amy and co are saying that is the case, then you will get a warning for terrible driving. Clipper, thank you very much for the donation. There wasn't a message with it, but thank you. It is greatly appreciated. We've got the Rebler again because it is kind of good. So. You know, we do like the Rebler apparently today, as it has just so happened. 30 people at Brownish Pants is going to be a mess. Sound of White Noise, thank you for the nation. Saying Race 1 got interrupted by me having a delivery of nachos and enchiladas. Oh, that sounds good. Well, to be fair, I had KFC tonight. I mean, nachos and enchilada might be better, but KFC was good. Race 2 got interrupted by me wanting to eat the nachos. Fair enough. I don't blame you on that one. Who was it who in the filming? Is it Stinty? I think Stinty was in a filming session and at some point ended up parking up and went to the pub. Yeah, we're going to call out Stinty. I think it was... We've had quite a lot of people stop because food has arrived. I mean, the long-running joke is Liam would often... Where this used to be filming on Fridays, it used to be the case Liam would have to stop and go get food at some point during the session, which then morphed into the joke that Liam only eats on Fridays. I can't even remember how that started. I'm going to blame Lado, but I don't think it was in this one. The FIA stewards have also give us the thing. Reset on lap 1. Well, you know what? I'm fine to do that. I will reset on lap 1. I will take my penalty, which is probably not necessarily... Pone is here. I didn't notice you were joining the game. Yeah, Pone has a Series X now. So look out for more crazy, ridiculous tracks in the near future. There's going to be a lot of explosions that I'm not prepared for. I'm going to lift and coast a little bit up the hill. Didn't lift and coast enough. Got lots of slipstream in midair, and that screwed us. Well, car. Oh, hey, Gliska. How you doing? Someone's exploded. There's Aaron. There is still a tumbling blue car. Oh dear, there's a gap. Continue to go through the gaps. And brake. Not gonna... Yeah. Oh, yeah, you gotta try... Oh, this is a fun... That's a fun corner in the snow. I'm gonna have a feeling a few cars have fallen off there. We're now up to 17th. Right. Let us go and brake a little bit earlier down here. I don't know how well behaved everyone is going to be going through the brown pants walls. It will depend. Also, don't worry, Drake, I hadn't missed your donation. It was a longer donation, and I was about to start the race. We shall read that in a minute. Right. Here we go. What can we do on a recovery drive? Well, I'd like some slipstream, but we haven't had a good enough run. Although it does mean we're not getting slipstream. We're not likely to be having an argument with somebody through the narrow wall, which is sometimes a blessing. It looks like they've all sorted themselves out up ahead, though. Nice enough. And indeed, as we go through the brown pants wall, everything is fine. Everything is safe. There's a big gaggle of cars behind going to be slipstreaming towards us. Now, the boost pads are going to counteract a fair bit of the slipstream. Not completely. Danger Man is here, looking to our left. We will... Yeah, no one's really making any gains once you get on the boost pads. You kind of catch up a little bit. I mean, I'm stuck, so I'm going to have to go. Ooh. Let's say whichever way I go, I've got to have a car alongside me. Red car had a dive and did not make that one work. We are off the corner now. It doesn't look like too many have gone to the left-hand side, so we will come out of this in one piece. Oh, there is a car flipping and twisting and spinning and still rolling down the road. I don't know who that was. Might have been Stevie. It looked like it was a black car of some sort, but here we go. Oh, Amy's had a spin. Crane is continuing to pirouette. I love how you come around a corner and suddenly there are cars spinning because it's snow. When they're spinning, they spin a lot longer than normal. So you just go around a corner and there is just this ballet of spinning SUVs. Oh, I mean, we're up to 12, so it's not too shabby. Not too bad a recovery so far. Again, if we can get in the draft of something, although maybe not so much going up this hill. Going up the hill, I actually don't want to get airtime, from what I remember, so we will just go on the brakes here. Yeah, as long as we get the car over the crest, get the wheels back on the ground. I mean, it's gone very light, but that's fine. And then the whole leaders are all kind of forming up into a line, funnily enough, for Brown Pants Tube, and everybody is out the other side quite well. I'm going on the brakes earlier perhaps than was needed, but no, we get a good line through there. Oh, as Valtrek clings on, but only just. Oh, well, Valtrek might have the brownest pants so far. That was millimetres away from a massive accident. We are going to maybe move up a place against Longbow. Not that it's going to massively matter here. We're all just trying to get into the slipstream, but I was never really clear to move across. And the last thing I want to do is get spun off the nose of something in this. Oh no. Big slipstream pull. That is not even a corner on this track normally. Not a corner that you have to think about anyway. And that is very scary on this when you suddenly get a slipstream pull. Well, I'm going to turn the screen recording on because I think I know what the thumbnail image for the next stream is going to be if they don't sort themselves out here. And everyone does. That is honestly quite impressive. I mean, Liam was going to push us into that. Oh, Ewan's had a bad time. Liam was pushing us into that whether we wanted to or not, but we were, thankfully, in a line. But yeah, everyone sorted that out. I don't know how. I don't know how everyone got okay. Oh, this Level 8's done a flip. How has Level 8 even managed that? I don't know. But Level 8 has done an impressive flip. Now, you see, that tube there was easy enough. That section was easy enough to sort out the brown pants part. This bit here is not going to be easy because you can't see where the cars are appearing. And there we go. As expected. There's more what we were wanting to see, wasn't it? that was what you wanted when brown pants was requested. And you have been given the gift of brown pants. Oh, God. That was the crash you were looking for, and it was yeah, quite impressive. I don't know what Lado is currently pretend Blakey and driving an orange car. I'm not sure what's going on, but we've got an imposter team orange. Oh, I was trying not to murder Danger Man more than I already had, but things went wrong. Things went a bit wrong. Although I guess it worked out alright for Danger Man in us trying to not murder them. They did get the lead across the line, which would have been good next time around. Oh, not so helpful this time around. Oh, that's a lot of cars having a fight. There is a big squabble going on behind us. Right. I'm going on the brakes up here. It was nowhere near enough. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Well, I was on the brakes. Slipstream decreed we would not... Whoop. Oh, we're spinning around. Not as bad as the purple car. And recovered for me, recovered for the purple car. Hey, Ewan. I don't want to have to go behind you. We're going to get some slips. We're going to get some curb boosting off there. We're on the brakes. Something has slid off. Ewan. Oh, just made it. I should have braked a little bit earlier than I did. Ewan, that was well done. That was really well done from Ewan. I will give credit where credit is due. It looked like Ewan was going to slide off the map. That corner is so much more dangerous than it ever was. I mean, it was really dangerous normally, but in these conditions, it's way worse. This corner here is also actually surprisingly nasty. Right. Here we go. It's time to find out the answer to who has the brownest pants, and I'm not sure who is going to have... Someone's going to have a bad time going through here. I don't know who, but it's going to be someone. Oh, no, again, everyone did pretty good. Oh, Did not know where that car was going to come out of there. Sorry, Valtrak. I mean, in the glare and the changing light, I had no idea where that purple car was going to spin and bounce to. It was unfortunate that they ended up pointing the wrong way, but there was a little more I could have done in that one. We have got good slipstream. Oh, there's been contact up here. Still contact going on. A lot of contact is occurring. We are to the inside of everything. I just followed Ewan through that. I don't think we're going to have a nice clean run through here again. You know what? Longboat, you can go. This is a pray for the best. Oh, Christ. We got away with it somehow. Me and Chris once again made it through that in one piece. I don't quite know how we've done it again. It is 3 of us. Maybe Chris might make it 4 cars for the victory here. Can we do anything here? I wanted to have a big dive under brakes, but I didn't know where the braking point was. It looks like Ewan's gone way too wide in the braking zone there. Come on. No, I'm going to be too far back from Liam. It's not, slipstream's not going to kick in quite soon enough. Ah, it's so close. Should have fired it. Should have fired it to the inside and gone for it. Although Liam really struggled to pull the car up in time. The car behind me went really wide as well. Ooh. Bloody hell. Bloody hell indeed. Liam claims victory. We were second. Ewan rounds out the podium. Then it's Chris, Lado, Ninetails, Stevie, Glisker, Smallman, and Valtrak will round out the top 10. Oh, I don't have to Crane at the end there. Crane, we pushed Crane through one of the brown pants tubes, and Crane was Crane might have got hit in the final brown pants section, but yeah. Oh, it was mayhem. We always knew that third funnel was going to be the really dangerous one, and yeah, it absolutely was. It absolutely was. It squished everybody into that. I think it was Longbow we saw falling off to the side, pinged off the side of somebody. I don't know if we touched them on the way through. They was definitely clinging on for dear life as I was frantically trying to avoid other stuff. So I apologise, Longbow, if it was me that hit you and finally put you off. Because, yeah, there was a lot of frantic scrabbling through the mess. There's a lot of frantic scrabbling through the mess of brown pants. There we go. What a sentence. What a sentence indeed. What a sentence indeed. Also, Drake, thank you very much for the donation. Saying Limerick time. Better than that last one. Alex and his crew had a stream to show racing gears on it. Racing gears on. It was time to really go. Lado had no shame, never does, for pitting Bumpy was his game, and all the while Danger Man struggled in the snow. Oh, Lado definitely no shame from Lado. Never any shame from Lado. Hey, again, I always very much enjoy the limericks. Also, the Cult of 1P lives. Well, it did briefly and has since been defeated. Literally, before I finished reading the limerick, it was at the time where I was starting to read the limerick. It was leading. It now doesn't anymore. It has now lost. 3 or 4 laps. These will be much quicker. No, we'll stick with 3. Screw it. We will go for that. I don't know if we're waiting for anybody to get connected. But yes, thank you very much for the limerick. Midnight, thank you very much. Another generous donation. There's been some very generous people tonight. It is greatly appreciated, of course. Saying hello, Alex, and a belated Happy New Year. Indeed, Happy New Year to all. Now, I've just completed a 3-hour point-to-point race, also known as the very long drive back from my girlfriend's house. Oh, God. Oh, the fun long drive in real life. Less murdery rabbits, though. Less murdery rabbits. So that's a thing, right? What are you looking forward to for 2023? So hail the cult of 99. Now, that cult does still stand for the moment. I don't know. Well, I say I don't know. I'm hopefully going to be buying a house at some point this year, provided the economy doesn't get even more messed up. So I guess that's mostly what I'm looking forward to. that's my goal. That is my goal, is to sort out buying a house. And I should be getting my Fury back in the not crazy distant future. I mean, that might get sold for the house, but I will look forward to getting that back, messing around with it, and then, yeah, house one way or another. So, yeah, there we go. Luke Rowe, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, why don't eggs tell each other jokes? Because they crack each other up. That is going to be a boo to you from chat, and indeed from me. Genuinely, Blakey, I promise. Thank you for the donation. Just saying, meow. Lado, we know it's you. In fact, can I show that it's Lado? This is the question. Can I show that genuinely Blakey? I can, because it says platform ID, the Lado show. Ha! The fake Blakey has been sussed out. Oh, if only there was the meow horn on GTA that we got on Forza. Also, Pone, thank you very much for the donation. Saying sorry to anyone I crashed into. Oh, well, it's great to have you here. I mean, you've built so many tracks for us over the years. So yeah, it's great to have you. Great to have you racing. There's going to be a lot of bumps in this one. That is for sure. Welcome to the streams. I don't remember whether you drove in when we're on the older Xboxes. I can't actually remember now. It's been a long time. H2G2, thank you very much for the donation. I shall read your limerick out in a second because we're about to go racing and I don't want to have an accident. Well, we would have an accident straight away into bloody turn 1. Right, here we go. It is time for my... I don't actually know if I want to lead. I think my resetting at the start of the last race wasn't really a penalty. So I don't know if leading's the best thing here. Right. I do not... Well, I braked too late. Although we won't hit the ceiling. That's what matters! Hello, Salmon. Well, Salmon's out of the way. Oh, things have exploded. Big G and Sound have both exploded back there. There goes a Chris. Oh. Well. I know Gliska doesn't live, so I wasn't going to either. And we came out better. I only kept my foot in on. I think Gliska's ended up ahead of us from resetting. I only kept my foot down because I was really curious as to what would happen. And there's your answer. I know what happens at the other two, choke points, but I was curious at the high-speed adders what were going to happen at that one. And, well, yeah. That's some explosion. That is some explosion right there. Danger Man's got a big slot. I am actually worried about that corner. That corner's legit dangerous, as a load of cars have found out. Yeah, if you're on the slipstream, you are going to have a really bad time through that section. Can we get a good run here? Oh. Yeah, let's try and not crash into... Oh, Ewan's going to help us through the tube. There we go. We are out the other side. We've all survived that one. We've got to have a good run heading up towards these boost pads as well. We will be back. So we will be up to the lead group, which is helpful considering how things went. Can we bump draft? Probably not. Oh... There's a Brazen, had a wandering moment. Yeah, you don't want to make contact up the hill. Oh, the red car struggled to stop in all of that one. We are going to be nicely through here, but I fear what's going to happen out the other side of this. Go, Chris. We will let you be the guinea pig. Actually, no, it's going to work, because there was a gap for us to fall into there. Yeah, we very much were making sure Chris was... Ooh. Okay, the bump drafting kind of worked. It worked up until the exact point where it stopped working. Oi! Hello. Okay, yeah, you can kind of bump draft, but every so often the car you're pushing might suddenly spin. I mean, the snow probably doesn't help it. Longbow has joined us in this one. We have fallen to 9th. There's going to be a massive crash in the final corner. I was looking to see if I could make anything happen with a better exit, but not really. There's just too many cars between for me to can't do any fancy manoeuvring. Essentially, tried to go for a cutback, but couldn't really make the most of it. There's no real slipstream. Regardless, doesn't matter too much. I mean, we've just got to not hit the ceiling pretty much here. I have gone on the brakes, and it's not really been enough to stop it. Oh crap! I really tried to not do that, and the slipstream has just decided that, you know what we're going to do? The thing I didn't want to do, I got on the brakes, and I slowed, and then the slipstream just dragged us into Gliska anyway. That's really frustrating. There has been a massive accident after the... we gained places after the narrow section because everyone had a crash. I mean, we have gained some places, but it's not quite the way we wanted it to go, but never mind. We're up to 7th, and these are the leaders that we are catching up to here. So it probably won't be long until we are back in the lead fight. Catch up, quite effective around here. Me and Gliska are just apparently magneted together today. Aaron's going to have that scary understeery moment out wide. Does Aaron save it? They do. We are not quite close enough for a slipstream of Childish. So what I'm going to do is let Aaron pass us. Don't really care what way Aaron goes. Yeah, you can go past. I will fall into line, and then we will get the draft behind Aaron. Everybody is going to not be neatly through there this time around. Hey, loads of crashing. We will just sweep past everybody. I will take that. Thank you very much. Yeah, me and Aaron were basically in the perfect spot for that. We could just sit back, let the crash unfold, and... yeah, uh-oh. Charlotte's going to try and get 4 wide on the ramp. Well, that's a dangerous one to go for. Chris backed out of it early. Probably, I mean, not a bad idea really here. We've got 3 cars went this way, 1 went the other side. I'm hoping we're going to be ahead of Aaron. It's going to be close. We are clear. Oh, Aaron and Liam have gone. That was a massive crash. Chris survived. They did try to go 3 wide through the brown pants, and it didn't work. Aaron and Liam, Aaron's crash there was spectacular. Ninetales is catching. Here comes the Ninetales with the red machine. Chris is still involved in this fight. Gliska's recovered well from not having had any luck. There's going to be a red car. I think that was Small Man having a look. Oh, I can't get the car stopped. We get dragged into... Ninetales is running wide. Well, not dragged. We were trying to be brave under brakes. This time around, we get massive slipstream off the final corner. Or potentially Ninetales lifted, not wanting to lead, heading through this section. Oh, well, we've all gone very deep into there. Yes, the UFA, unidentified flying Aaron. I managed to take a look at chat briefly to see that. I think that's very accurate. I was on the brakes again. Well, we are going to have somebody land on us. Oh, stop crashing into Gliska every time. That one there, we survive a bit better than we have done before. Gliska with the momentum here. Okay, we will fit through there. Oh, Gliska actually clonked the wall. Childish did not want to go on the brakes as early as I did through there, but it's fine. All 4 of us have made it out the other side. Ladder's exploded. All 4 of us made it out the other side in one piece. It might come down to us 4. Who knows? At this point, because there's so bigger slipstream pulls. That was a terrible sentence. Yes, there can be such big slipstream runs around here, and there can be some massive accidents that you're never quite sure. I just lifted. I think I could have got away with not having to lift through there, but if I wasn't completely sure, I wasn't going to risk it. We will get to the lead of the race, and we should get to the lead and stay in the lead. Or Gliska does go for it. Okay, no, there was more than enough time. Childish did the sensible thing of not trying to make it 3 wide, but Gliska had more than enough time to get past and cut back into line safely on that one. We have got good slipstream run up here, but we will have to pull out the slipstream eventually, otherwise we'll just end up in the back of Chris. So, yeah, we'll go to the inside. We will head to the left-hand side. It is 4 wide, so it's likely to be 2 cars left, 2 cars right. The question is, who is going to get out of here fastest? It's not likely to be me, because I've gone very wide through there. We are going to have to fall back into line here. I'm going to go behind these. Oh, there's this lovely gap. Ewan, you're going to be so glad that I wasn't really brake checking, but Ewan, you are going to be so glad that I was intentionally going carefully through there, because it was that is the only reason that we bloody survived that. The only reason we made it through there is that I decided to brake check it and not go crazy. So, yeah. Come on. We are quite a long way away from you, and I think we're going to do it. It was the perfect call, and we get victory at the Brownish Pants. Yeah, I knew that when I ran wide, I knew we were going to be falling back, and our best bet, our best chance of winning that was going to be survive and then worry about, whatever cars were left after the crash. Oh, and there we go. We will claim victory. Ewan gets second in the end. Brazen will get on the podium ahead of Liam. Mute is 5th ahead of Doyle. Amy is 7th ahead of Childish. Ninetails and Papa Gosho will round out the top 10. Aaron gets to 11th, but had a spectacular crash. Yeah, the slipstream gave up a little bit on the back straight for Ewan. That very much was the parting of the seas went on there for me and for Ewan. That was a very big crash. I was expecting at least one of them to make it through. But yeah, they didn't. Oh, that was mayhem. Anyway, sorry, stuff to read. H2G2, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I love having the Brownest Pants back. This will be messy, say the whole pack. And I must confess, it was a complete mess. And when did I say this was about the racetrack? Oh, I don't know whether to give you a boo for that one or not. It's a very good limerick that sums up the Brownish Pants track. We'll go with that. We will go with that one. Much meow. Thank you very much for the donation. Saying meow to you, Alex. And are there cat shenanigans afoot this evening? Well, currently no. There is potential, but Eve turned up very briefly and wandered off. So no cat shenanigans, but I will sort of, I'll say yet. We'll prefix that with a yet, because I don't know. You never know when there may be some cat shenanigans. Chances are there probably will be some cat shenanigans, but you just never know. Sometimes they creep up on you. In fact, Noelle, to be fair, Eve's quite noisy. So she does less of the sneaking. She can, but more often than not, she just meows her way to you. So yeah, who knows though? We might see some cat shenanigans. Or here. So, I wonder what that was going up in the sky, but it's a jet. I mean, it makes sense. FailRace, thank you for the donation. Saying, who needs a house, really? Why not put all the funds into getting that pink pretty that the crew reminded me about? After all, they are the brains of the group, and they know what's best. Plus, sub to Leathercap, The Lado Show, and Longbow FailRace staff, and Joe HD, who did that one. Did Lado do that one as well? And it was no information. No information on who did that one. Actually, I mean, I probably could find it, but no easy to find information. Oh, dearie me. No, is the answer on that one. I will not be getting a pink pre anytime soon. I will not at all. Although, hey, the good news is, right? I say chat should be proud of me. I have managed to convince. So thinking of cars, Carly was wanting a Q7, and I have managed to convince her to an estate car. I have actually, amazingly, and she will deny this, I'm sure, but I have amazingly convinced her. Well, I say convinced her / she saw one that she really likes, but got her into liking the Jag, the XE, the Estate XE. Sadly, unlikely to beat, the V8 supercharged one for a daily car, but I managed to convince her away from an SUV and into liking an estate car. I mean, it's the best day ever. Anytime you can convince somebody, instead of buying an SUV, to buy an estate car, it's just better. So, yeah. Yeah, Pink Pre, not on the plans. Not on the plans ever. It is house DB9 / Jag at some point. So yeah, that's that. To be fair, actually, yeah, the brand new prees actually don't look too bad. I'll give them that. The brand new prees. We're not that we get them over here in England, but the brand new prees are actually quite decent looking cars. Oh, the tunnel's become a very big mess. I should not have gone in here. Well. Well. Ow. I'm on fire. Everything is bad. Everything is bad. What has gone on here? It's like an apocalypse film. We have genuinely made an apocalypse film. I don't know who started this. I can see the occasional name, but we're still alive. No, we're not. I was about to say, how on earth could we still be alive from that? And then we weren't. Oh, that wasn't, mate. That was incredible. I don't quite know how all that happened. It was the explosion. We landed next to a car that then blew up. But oh, taxi service has turned up. / much faster taxi has turned up behind it. Well, you know, of the options, funnily enough, I'm going to get in the Bentley race car. You know, that's... Bentley race car that is a bit smoky. Okay, I may have made a bad call here. Smoky race car. I mean, smoky race car probably still safer than... What is it? The Hindenstein Ambassador? I might have got that name wrong because I can't remember it very well. I apologise if I have. But there we go. We are going to go do another sensible race of some description. Don't worry, we will still be going to the Jolly Boost. That'll appear at some point. Swoopy Woo. Now this could be a fun track in the snow. I think this has a Rebler as one of the cars as well, actually. We should have the Rebler tournament. It's not really been intended, but Swoopy Woo has a... It's got a fun selection of corners that should be slidey and mayhem in the snow, and I do think the Rebler is one of the cars on this one. So screw it, would it? This can only go well. Or badly, depending on what you're looking for. I mean, you're probably hoping for it to go badly, right? At this point, you're kind of hoping for it to be mayhem. Yeah, we are going to have... I thought there might be another option. There are not. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that's not quite what I meant to do. All from that, and probably all from that, because who knows where people get dropped into. So, there we go. Alright, time of day, noon. We'll start with the SUVs. We're for 6 laps. Yeah, that should be fine here. Turn off custom vehicles. All of that. Should be fine. We are... hopefully going to be good to go. I don't know why I'm bothering with the radio, because it's not like I have it turned on as an option anyway. I think I've gone past it, but never mind. Like I said, people can't drive Nord tracks, let alone Swoopy Woo. I mean, what could go wrong with Swoopy Woo? It can't go any worse, right? Right? Drake, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, who can you count in the army to help you hide your internet history? Private browsing. Oh, dearie me. Dearie me. That is going to be a boo to you from chat and from me. That is unquestionably going to be a boo. Right there. There might be a couple of spaces going on. If you do want to take part, Ewan is the person to message wherever Ewan has gone. Maybe. Wait, hold on, we lost Ewan. Oh, there's Ewan. Never mind, I'm blind. Ewan is a person to message. Send Ewan a message on Xbox. You have to be playing on the enhanced version of GTA if you wish to take part in this one. But, yeah. send you a message. We'll try and get you connected as and when we can, as and when spaces appear, etc. The job is... Oh, we are currently full. Yeah, okay, we've got Jamie joining. We are currently full, but if you send you one message, you'll go on the waiting list. If you keep spamming in with messages, you'll go further and further away. So yeah, send one message and you can go on the list, and whenever there's space, you might get an invite. We will try and get you as many people who want to take part as we can. Yeah. Alright, time of day is noon. We are ready to tackle the Swoopy Woo circuit that Lado is convinced we're not going to be able to do. I mean, I'm sure we're going to have a crash. But in the dry, we have a crash anyway, so now we just have crashes at slightly lower speeds and a lot more sideways speeds. Yeah, we'll go with sideways speeds. We're definitely doing... Oh, it's not the Repler. I was wrong. It's the Jubilee. Damn it. I knew... I thought it was the Rebler around here, unless Lado's changed it. Actually, no, I think it was. I think it always was the... always was the Jubilee. Also, through the gate, thank you for the donation. I'm saying, what happens to you when private browsing fails? Corporal punishments. That's also going to be a boo. I mean, they're good. They're good boo-worthy puns right there, but that's definitely going to be a boo to you from chat and from me. We are through the first corner with a lot of understeer. I'm going to visit a fruit stand. It's fine. We got away without visiting said fruit stand. And is it this corner that's a Swoopy Woo? I think this is the Swoopy Woo corner. We're going to try and go 3 wide. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to make that one work at all. Yeah. So there's going to be a lot of cars on the outside wall, I suspect, through there because there just isn't the grip. I mean, there's the blimp says brakes on it as we're going up towards some of these tighter corners. Brazen's out wide. Amy's looking for a cutback. Oh, Brazen's got a hell of a run. I don't know where that speed came from. That was an amazing run off of the corner. One that... oh, well, we got massive slipstream. Okay. We've helped Brazen a lot. There was a lot of speed to Brazen. Oh, no! Oh, there's no good ways out of that. Right, we will turn around. That was just unfortunate. That was one of those really annoying crashes. It's happened, I say it happens plenty of times, but you got front... So Amy got the front bumper stuck on the rear quarter panel of mine car, and the problem was... The second that contact is made, I can't steer, and then we're heading out towards the outside wall, and because of the sort of technical nature of the circuit, at that point we're both locked together, and I can't get the car away from that. The only way you can avoid it would be aiming to have slammed on the brakes, but I don't even think there was time to, because we were already so close to the wall anyway. If you did, I don't think you'd have time to even react to that one. So yeah, unfortunate that that's how it goes for us, but I mean, we're 18th, there's a lot of race still to go. There's a chance that we can recover some way up the field. I think it would be difficult to win from here. I mean, that crash is not a GTA physics crash, that is just a vehicle crash. Hell, it can happen in real life. That one. Yeah, that's an actual physics crash. Essentially, cars locked together like that do occur. It's more pronounced in games, of course, because everything's happening quicker, essentially. But yeah, you can have those occur. Oh, I'm struggling to stop. We are wandering very wide through there. And that's fine. We'll get some slipstream on the way up the hill, I should hope. Maybe. Oh, God. We get a slipstream right at the... I say it was always like randomly, like suddenly kicks in. We very nearly punted a different yellow car forward that time around. We'll try and duck underneath. I think the catch-up and slip... Like, the catch-up's not going to be very effective here. This track's way too technical. The thing that will help catching up is if everyone is fighting. On your own, you'll be able to go very quickly. The problem is, we're 17th. even if we get the whole pack of cars from 1st to 17th together, you're not going to be able to cut your way through this pack quickly. We're just going to get ensnared in the fighting as well. Oh, Salmon's fallen over. How have you fallen over there? I don't even know how that one's occurred. That's quite impressive. I think it'll be a case of pick up places when you can and hope for the best. Oh, wow, geez, we suddenly got a burst speed. That's good for us. I will take that. If we can get across in front of Jamie, that would be really helpful. Which we do, just. We make it work. Right, up the hill we go. There are the leaders, a long way in the distance. Yeah, it's just the game of pick up places wherever we can, try not to make mistakes, and yeah, we should be fine. Maybe. Don't think we're winning. But a half respectable finish is still on the table. If Jamie can fight with Aaron, if that group there falls back a little bit, would make it easier for me, that's for sure. Childish has run wide, although that wide line does get you off the corner quite quickly. So we were going to try and follow anybody that can give us some slipstream here, which is no one. Get some slipstream off of Ewan, but it might be a little bit too late for that to really kick in. Thought about sending it to the inside, but did not quite work. Can we pass Ewan here? Nope. Ewan gets enough speed on the exit and will take that place back. Ewan will pass Childish, I think. We're just trying to be neat through this section. Duck underneath, we do. And then we're stuck on the outside, going 3 wide, and no one's going quickly in this scenario. Yeah. It's so difficult making any progress. I mean, this track was always difficult to overtake on. It was always one of the tougher ones. I just think we're stuck here. I think we're just going to be stuck for a while. Maybe we might be able to make our way into the top 10. We need some more accidents up ahead. Is what we're looking for here. We can pass Childish. Can we pass? I mean, we kind of gained maybe a little bit of time on the actual leaders. What is the lap? Gonna be difficult here. Trying a brave maneuver. If we can pull this one off, it would be awesome. Ewan does end up covering us down there. Oh, we are through. Only just. That was not an easy pass. That was not a particularly safe pass. We have made it work. Unfortunately, I suspect Ewan will just slipstream us up the hill here. We can be on this wider line, which, with a little bit of curb boost, could be helpful to us. I mean, we'd work together, but it's really difficult to work together on this track by virtue of there's just not enough straights to really use the slipstream. Oh, there has been a crash on the inside. Ewan is going to have a look. Oh, okay, bounce off that wall. Thankfully, we bounced off that wall in a way that was kind of helpful. So my goal is try and hang Ewan out as wide as we can here. Oh, I think Lado might have missed a checkpoint. Ewan is going to be on a very slow line through there. Still holds on. We can curb boost away. Okay, we're up to 8th place now. Now, the trick for us is going to be well, I'd say don't go wide. That wasn't really where I was going myself, but we got helped wide through there. And it looks like we might be clear, hopefully in 8th. That's a lot of cars behind. I do not want to get involved in this fight. I don't think we're going to have a choice in the matter, but yeah, the last thing I want to do is get involved in that squabble. If we can stay ahead of that squabble and catch the tail end of the slipstream for the cars ahead, that would be awesome. That's going to have to be the way, well, that's the only chance we get of half-decent finishing position here, because if we get sucked into that fight behind us, it is probably a game. Well, not a game over, but it's we are stuck in there for good. Oh, no. I mean, we tried to, well, I mean, there was a little gap for us to aim for, and it was a tiny gap for us to aim for. We almost made it work. Unfortunately, not quite. There was not much room to go for on that one. We gave it a try. We almost had the parting of the seas. I mean, we got spun and then we got straightened up and Slipstream's just abandoned us up the hill there. Well, thanks, game. Well, screw you too. I mean, sometimes the game just wants to give you a bad race, and that was, yeah, really not the time to forget how to give me Slipstream. That would have been a really useful time to have Slipstream there, but nope, it was just decided that no Slipstream for me in that one. Now I've ended up back to bloody 8th again. It's looking so promising. That's really disappointing. Now, we are going to try and not take the wide line through here that so many cars get stuck on and lose so much time. And we have not got ourselves in trouble there. Look, we are going to get stuck on Danger Man's car a little bit. Ah, come on, there's that Slipstream. Are you going to give me Slipstream this time around, game? No, you're going to give it to Liam, of course. You're not going to let me have any of it at all here. Oh, now you bloody gave it to me. Oh, you stupid bloody game. I had no Slipstream almost all the entire straight, and the second the cars start moving in front of me... Oh yeah, here's the time where we suddenly go and fire all of the Slipstream for you. Yes, in the last second where you haven't got any time to do anything, and haven't got any time to react to the fact your car's suddenly going a million miles an hour faster. Thank you for that one, GTA. Oh, Charlie, well, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It was never going to work, although there was issues going on in front already at that point. I think Amy has come out of this in the lead. Is this the final lap? It is the final lap at the moment. We're not winning, but there's a chance. I say that actually. I mean, we're 5th at the moment, right? No one's going to get much of a Slipstream pull here because everyone is a little bit... Well, I say we got a Slipstream pull, but we just ran out of space to utilise it. We will be stuck on the outside of the hairpin as well, which is not a fun time. Though I was trying to be clever. Got off the corner well. I got off the corner well enough to pass Childish, but not well enough to get past Chris. See, the thing is, if you try and go too wide through here, you're guaranteed to lose out. My hope is that Chris can be really quick through here, and that we can win a Slipstream battle to the line. Oh no, that's not what I needed to do. Really didn't need that. Really didn't need the bumps either, to be honest. Chris has then got big understeer through the next part. Yeah, we're not going to be quite close enough. It looks like Ewan might be in position for this one, unless we can suddenly get a massive Slipstream pull to the line, which we are not going to be able to do. We were in a position where we could have done it. The issue was Chris was in the way, basically. If Chris hadn't been there, we could have carried enough quarter speed, but if we'd tried to sit back, Childish would have had us. So we kind of had to go alongside the grey car, but that costs all of your momentum. Ewan takes victory. Amy is 2nd ahead of Chris. We will be 4th ahead of Liam. Childish ends up 6th ahead of Stevie, Salmon, Dangerman, and Valtrek. Will round out the table. And where it is Ninetales, it might be the first Where's Ninetales of the enhanced version of GTA. And Ninetales is in the city. Ninetales is in a tree. Don't think they quite had time. No, Chris. What Chris was doing is, but fine, of course Chris is going to be racing as well. What I meant is, as in, if there hadn't been a car in front of me, we could have been neat and tidy through that section. But we couldn't because there was another car on that piece of track, essentially. So yeah, that is how it goes. That is how it goes sometimes with racing, especially in those narrow, twisty sections. Yeah, we were just not quite able to. We really needed to pass Chris quickly if we were going to win that one. We tried everything we could. In the end, did not quite go our way, but a 4th isn't too bad. Drake, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, what happens when private browsing and corporal punishment forget their duties often? They get a visit from general ignorance. Oh, that is going to be a boo. Definitely a boo to you from me and from chat. Zav, thank you for the donation. Saying, is there time? Just is there time just made for a run of Guardians of the Motorway at the end? Or just before Sumo? We can potentially have a go with Guardians of the Motorway at some point. I haven't done that one for a while. Should be... Actually, yeah, we'll go with that in the snow. That should break and be suitably dumb. Fantastic. Velvet J, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, surprise! I was the one who impersonated FailRace. I love how you blame Lado, which is a result. If there's some impersonating going on, there's almost guaranteed to be Lado's fault. But also, like you have proved there, people can play the system. People can play the system of figuring out that one. Right, I think we should be good to go. I have a video idea that would require a lot of work. If you want to hear it, as I think it could be a fun series of videos or one long video over a stream. Well, sure, go for it. Always interested to hear ideas. Whether stuff will work or not is anyone's guess. But yeah, much meow meow. Thank you very much for the donation. Saying sold my vacuum the other day. All it was doing was collecting dust. Oh crap! I mean, that's going to be a boo to you. I've just realised what we're driving here. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Forgot about this. Forgot about this was the other car on the circuit. So this track is quite fun with the EGT in normal conditions. However, yeah, much meow meow. That is going to be a boo, definitely to you from chat. All right. So these cars don't have very good brakes to begin with, and we're driving in the snow where brakes are noticeably worse. And they're quite heavy and don't have the greatest of grips. So this can only end one way. That. Let's get that out of the way first. we'll get the bump out of the way. Oh, and they have ridiculously powerful slipstream. Overtaking should be easier with these. Oh god, Aaron's a little bit laggy because the slipstream is very powerful. But yeah, these are going to be sketchy as anything in the braking zones. We're going to have to brake really early and be really careful, basically. Right, here we go. Up. Oh, God. Yep, you see what I mean about the incredibly powerful slipstream? Yep, incredibly powerful slipstream is incredibly powerful, and you go very fast towards the car in front of you. I don't know where the braking point is there. No one really does. Everyone has made it through that corner. I had nowhere to go, so we tried to help Gliska forward. Oh, Danger Man is sliding. Now we're going to go 3 wide. That's asking for trouble. Oh, it's fine. It's a bit scary, but mostly fine. Yeah. Boaty car slowed down through here. Oh, the rear spoiler is doing its little merry dance. I've got sideways. Did not quite expect that much sideways, I guess, because the slipstream just gave us a crap ton of speed all of a sudden. We slingshot our way out. Oh! Did not expect this to go that way. Okay. I mean, there was about an EGT-sized gap to the left, but it was only a just about size. I thought, I just did not think a car would ever go that way. Of all the possible options, that would just not be the side they would go to, so I would have been safe to move that way. But, nope. No, I was not. No, I was not. We will come barreling down here. And be a little bit careful through that section. We are. Tap the brakes. I think there's a lot of that going on. I mean, oh, that... Okay, we got a little tap in the rear, and it steered my car to the right. Thankfully, that was the way I actually needed to go. So that tap kind of helped a little bit. We are pretty much in the same place we were last time around. Running up the hill, we will get past, but it won't really be the lead for long. Stevie's got all the way to the outside and suddenly found 4 cars to the inside of them. Oh, that's not stopping. Who was that? Was that Liam? I think Liam might have had a brake failure going on down there, or got punted, which is distinctly possible. That was a lot of speed in a braking zone. We will help out a Frosty Gold car slightly. Oi, we're going to go sideways around the outside of a Frosty Gold car. Brazen is there having a look. We will bounce over a curb a bit. And, oh God, now it's going to get really busy on the run to the line. We understeer, kind of, into the side of Amy. Now, we have got a little bit more spread out. Ooh, it's like the... it's the turbo button when it gets in the slipstream is terrifying. Like, all of a sudden, you're going 1,000,000 miles an hour. Oh, that's ridiculous. I mean, I know this car. This is why this car is funny with catch-up. That's probably what caught Liam out, is the fact that it's the most ridiculous amount of speed. I don't remember it ever being this noticeable normally. Like, this is why we have put it on a straight line, right? Because it is ridiculous. But I don't remember. I feel like this snow has made it seem even more ridiculous than it would be normally, because that is insane. Like, the second it kicks in, you've just found hyperdrive, and you are about to have a very big crash with a wall, unless you are immediately on the brakes. It's scary as anything. Right, I'm going to... My plan is, we know we're going to lead and we know we're going to get slingshotted by everything. I'm going to kind of just go to the... Oh, Ewan's going to get... okay, well, someone found... I was basically going to try cover the inside, and then two cars tried to fill a gap that wasn't really supposed to be there, and well, it went wrong for them. Well, I say that, actually. Ewan is still behind us, so it didn't go that wrong for them. Lado's on the inside. We've got hyperspeed, but on the outside of everybody. But we are fine. We will sneak that around into second. Oh. Brazen with a lot of speed, us with a lot of speed, Lado with a lot of speed to the inside. Looks like Lado might get that one stopped and turned. We'll make that pass work. We are trying to not do the understeer moment through there, but we have... going to be on a... oh, God, we're going to be on a tight line, and then a big kick of oversteer for us. I mean, everything's going to come flying past at this point with the slipstream. There goes a Brazen. Yeah, you really cannot be... Oh, Amy almost got the wall. Liam almost got the wall. You don't want to be first coming out of the final corner unless you've got a big lead, because the slipstream is very powerful and Lado's a hat. Then now Lado becoming a hat and rolling off the circuit dropped me down to 10th. We were having a good race. That's unfortunate. That's just not what you need in the middle of a race. Uh-oh, Stevie's had a bump, and I did not know where that car was going to go. We had a panic and try and... Oh, not Stevie, sorry, Valtrack. We had a panic and try and avoid the slithering purple machine. We're going to get a bite to slipstream. Nope, we don't. Griska got some, but got stuck. We know where to go. Oh, now we're sliding again. Right, so we're going to be one of the cars further back with a very, very... No, not with a very big slipstream pull, because it's died on us. Well... That's unfortunate. We've got one more lap to go after this. I'm just going only on the brakes because I have no idea where the braking point is from a more normal run. Valtrek does have a good run on the outside. They will pass. No, that is Steve. No, bloody hell. Two purple cars. Try. That is... Yeah, now Stevie passed. We are fallen back to 10th. We have fallen back to 10th. There we go. That's the correct phrase. Trying to avoid some mayhem here if we can. Salmon is going to be somewhere on the inside. I'm hoping Salmon takes a tighter line. They do. They don't end up understeering into us. Amy with a big kick of oversteer. And we are going to maybe get the massive mega slipstream. Nope, it's just died. It's just not doing anything. Oh, game. That would have been the time where the mega slipstream would have been really helpful. Like that slipstream that Longboat's just got there. That is what we needed. Oh, well, we've all been squeezed through there a bit. We have come out the other side in one piece, so we're up to 7th. Might be still in 7th by the end of this corner. Mute's having a look. Ugh. I mean, we have been punted every which way, and we will help Mute into the corner. Slipstream's decided to work, but not in a helpful way. Level 8's had a spin in the middle of the pack, and we have managed to avoid it. We got away with that one. Brazen is very wide at this hairpin. I'm worried about the amount of slipstream we are going to see going on from cars behind, because we're going to get the lead here. Brazen's going to come soaring past. Can we get a secondary tow from Brazen? We can. Okay, that's good. That's good for us as we get to the inside for the hairpin. There's a huge bunch of cars back there. that are going to pose a lot of threat to us in the very near future. Oh god, that's a scary thought. We've got Valtrak is there. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I've just got a warp. I hit warp speed when I didn't mean to hit warp speed. We're out of this corner here quite well. I fear that no matter what we do here, we're going to be in trouble. They are trying to set up for a slipstream run to the line, and there is very little that I can do about it in this, other than hope that we can steal some off of somebody now. Unfortunately, I was hoping they would go, where is Ninetales? I don't even know where Ninetales is. The camera can't even really show me where Ninetales is. Oh. Ah, there we go. Found Ninetales. Ninetales is trying to do a spot of clothes shopping at the moment. That's not how you park. God dear. But Brazen will take victory here. Valtrek will take second. We will have to settle for third. Level 8 is fourth ahead of Liam, and I didn't see the rest of that, unfortunately. Well, there we go. That was it was quite the race. It was quite the race. Brazen, I would imagine you were rather chilly. I guess the cars have heating and everything, but yeah. So it's Liam 5th, Lado 6th, Longbow 7th, Mute 8th, Danger Man, and Gliska rounding out the top 10 in that one. Oh, yeah, bloody hell. Those things are scary in the slipstream. You just, every so often, go a million miles an hour forward. Oh, but yeah, I was in the wrong place for the run to the line. I tried to cut off the runs and yeah, do as much as I could, but it was always going to be limited. But there we go. There we go. Suddenly Twisted. Thank you very much for the donation. Saying, a skunk sat on a stump and thunk the stump stunk. But then the stump thunk, the skunk stunk. There we go. Thank you for the tongue twister. Much appreciated. I have a feeling I know where that's going to, what precedent that is going to set. Alex's Pets. Thank you very much for the donation, saying, feed us, please. It's been 84 seconds. Hey, you've had both your meals for the day. Christ, I couldn't have got to nearly 9 o'clock having not fed Eve. If I hadn't fed Eve yet, she would be sat in the office meowing at the top of her little lungs because she hadn't been fed. Hell, I can barely get to. So the cats, well, the animals get fed morning, which is whatever time I wake up, and normally around 7:30 to 8:30, right? And they get fed in the evening around 5:30, depending on what's going on and everything. But 5:30 is normal. If it gets to 5 o'clock and there hasn't been food, Eve is there meowing away. In fact, Eve gets quite annoying about 5 o'clock if there haven't been. And then Apollo will start getting annoying. And then, yeah, there's no way the cats don't get fed. I don't know where the Evie is at the moment. I'm sure she'll make an appearance at some point, probably, possibly. Ewan has turned up with, well, that's not quite how you enter a taxi, but never mind. There we go. Velvet J, thank you very much for the donation. So my idea was FailRace Olympics. Picture performing a javelin with prees or a shot put with pantos on GTA. All the standard Olympic events, but with GTA cars. At a twist, you can put the filming crew members a different country, like Lado for Sweden. See, we have pondered doing something like that. We have pondered. It's how to get the games to work mechanically and be something interesting is always the challenge. But it's definitely a possibility to see something along those lines. If we can figure out a way to make them work, especially with the creator. It's definitely possible. Those sort of style of games. They are very good fun. They can be very silly. If we can get it to work, that would be. I don't know. I guess I'd be representing Holland then. I'd be representing the Netherlands, being orange. But yeah. if we could get it to work, it would be really fun. It's just getting all of the games, all of the like events to work would be a challenge, to say the least. Yeah, it's definitely if we can make it work, I think it would be a very fun thing to film. I have to have a sit down and see what we can make work on that one. We've gone to a jolly boost for our next race. This is going to be an absolute mess. Guaranteed. Guaranteed to be an absolute mess. I mean, I have the tiniest little bit of the host advantage, essentially, starting on pole. The thing is, I don't know whether I want to be on pole here, because something's going to... I mean, the hope is that you will ping your way forward and then suddenly be into the corner before a lot of the mess has got on behind, but we will have to wait and see. Suddenly twisted. Thank you very much for the donation. So, not going to lie, Alex, straight up impressed with that delivery. I'm impressed with myself as well. I did not expect that. I did not expect for me, if someone had asked me, or well, they thought I would be like doing those, I didn't think I'd get that one as close to accurate. Off to find harder ones. Oh, God. The cult is back, although it was immediately defeated. Unfortunately, Ethan, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, evening, Alex. Hope you are well. 1, 2, 3, 4 had already passed, so... so gone for 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 instead. Unfortunately, did not quite go to plan, and you defeated the cult of 69 all in one go. Ethan, you do not have the best luck when it comes to trying to get the donation bar to a specific... I think that's about the third time now. You've tried to get it to read a certain number, and have done it at exactly the same time as someone else's, and it's not quite worked out. Oh dear. Good effort. Good effort indeed, and as ever, thank you for the donation. Right, there are some rules with this. I'm not allowed to use. I don't think there's anything in compacts to be worried about, but you're not allowed to use armored cars for this. So your armored Karuma, your Dukes of Death, any of those, you're not allowed to be using. Otherwise, you can kind of use what you want. You're going to probably want to use something half decent. Although, if you want to have a go... I don't know, actually, whether a Panto is going to be better around here than the Brioso or the... whatever the club. The Brioso is all-wheel drive, which is probably going to be a good shout in the snow. I'm probably going to drive the Brioso, to be honest. But yeah, you're not allowed to drive armoured cars. The rest are mostly fair game. Turn 1's going to be bad. I don't think there's any other way to say it. Other than turn 1 is about to be a lot of pain. Just, yeah. Oh, we're going to go 8 laps. Oh, yeah, of course. No bikes if we use the off-road category, but we probably won't go off-road for this one. You could go in a pre if you want. I'm certainly not going to. Because it's going to be difficult to drive. So I might as well have a car that's nice to drive. That's my logic in this one. In that this is going to, yeah, it's going to be something. I'm driving this entirely because it's all-wheel drive. I do prefer the club, but I think all-wheel drive might. I think it's all-wheel drive. What the hell is that? I didn't even know that was a thing you could get in the game. But there you go. Sure, I guess. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in the mess that is a jolly boost. I mean, it is a always an entertaining race. Someone's got an Asbo. Is that brazen in an Asbo? Oh, dearie me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It might not be. It might be someone else in a yellow car. We are going to try. Oh, we got through turn 1. And the mess happened as expected. Oh. Yep. Well, we knew that was going to happen. I knew we were going to visit the wall, but it was just desperately hoping that the mess was going to happen behind me, and it did. And well, there's somebody only just getting off the grid now. That's how badly it went for some. And you see, the thing is, with Jolly Boost, I have a massive lead at the moment in this one, but that doesn't really mean much here, because, well, there's a crossover point, and while we don't hit anything on the first time around, from now on, every time we cross it is going to be dangerous. That group there is going to go, and we are going to, thankfully, be okay. Oh, God. Stopping for turn 1 is horrifically difficult. Yeah. You are going to have to be braking really early. I mean, I only just got away with that. I only just got away with that one. I don't know if we're going to get away with this. Here comes the crossover point. There is cars. There's going to be a gap. And we are through. It is a game of just, can I spot where the gap is? You spend... this is the difficult bit, is for that section of track, I'm actually spending more time looking at the map than where I'm driving. Because I've got to... You have to if you want to try and get through the gap cleanly. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, dear. Things have gone wrong. Things are continuing to go wrong. Things have gone really wrong. Can I get out of here? I can get out of here. I'm just not supposed to be in this bit of the map. Hold on! I got a slide. I got a slide and I tapped the wall and it was bad. FailRace has the lead. Yeah, don't drift tap the wall, it will throw your car out at you, so you have to be perfectly aligned going on that section. Because otherwise you see what happens if you don't. And it's bad. I can't believe we got out of that somehow. We did amazingly, amazingly well. There's going to be a car, and then there's going to be a gap behind the car. Oh, no. There was a gap behind the car. I'm never making that back without a reset. Okay, there will be a gap now. Gliska has got a Rhapsody up into second. Credit. That is considerably slower than the car that I am driving. I'm not going to actually overtake them here. I'm not going to fight for this position because I know the dangerous bit is coming up here, and I want to get onto this part of the track. There's going to be a gap. There we go. There is Salmon in a Panto. Oh, hey Gliska, don't mind me. Sorry, slightly rude pass. that was the limit of the braking abilities right there. Oh, there is the stuck Asbo. Can I get the camera a little bit? I don't know what's going on with my camera. Why my camera wants to be right behind my car. Okay, here we go. There's a big gap to get across. We do get across safely. Thank God for that. Right. Can we... We're trying to still chase down Valtrek, who's some 12 seconds in the lead. So we're not catching them on sheer pace. You know, even if we were a second a lap quicker than them, we're never catching. We are waiting and hoping for mayhem. Right, early on the brakes. Not early enough. Needed to be a little bit earlier than that. We have gained maybe a second. But yeah, so we're going to have to hope they get hit at the crossover or they make a mistake like I did going onto the boost pads. Lineco is in a Panto, about to go a lap down to me. They're a lap down on the leader. We will pass. Panto, not easy to drive around here. Alright, there is a Rhapsody. We're going to go behind that car. And we will bounce off the wall. We have gained time on Valtrek here, which is good. Which is fine. All is fine. Now we're starting to get into the lapped traffic, which will be sketchy for us. It looks like it's clear, actually, across the... Oi, there is the leader. The leader is in trouble. I'm going to use a Prius as a brake. Hello, Pri. Oh, don't mind me. Found a gap through all of that. We have the lead again. We do have the lead in this one. He carefully does it through that section. Right. Now the trick is going to be not to crash, you know, which is much easier said than done. There's a huge gap on the crossover, so we will be through here safely. Valtrek, of course. So the battle between me and Valtrek is for position, is for the lead of the race. Now, we can overtake each other, like, legit. Of course you can. We find our way past Chris, who is also passed by the other Brioso. Okay, we are onto the boost pads cleanly. Oh, a yellow car got flung towards us. There are still vehicles in trouble up ahead. We are on the brakes. Where is that going to go? There. We will sneak past everybody. Valtrek is still there. Oh, God. This is sketchy. It's a wall. Don't crash. Don't crash. There was wool alluring going on. Thank you very much. I shall read those in a second. It's the battle between the two Briossos in lapped traffic at the moment. Go on, Ninetales. Go, 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 go. There is a gap, plenty of gap to go here. We are going to go around the outside of Ninetales. It's gone wrong. We are going to spin the car around. Valtrek got stuck as well. That was the downside of it being so narrow. We all kind of made a nuisance of ourselves in that one. I think Ninetales was trying to let us go, and we just did it really awkwardly, stupidly, and Ninetales has exploded. Oh, where's the flaming wreck gonna go? It's the final lap of the race. One more time around this circuit. And it is me and Valtrek battling. We've made a little bit of time. We are a little bit further away from Valtrek in this one than we were last lap. But it's not much in this. One error could be so costly. We've got Ewan and Mute in front of us. Ewan with a lot of understeer. It looks like there is one car coming through the crossover, which we have to go on the brakes to avoid. Now we're into the traffic. Valtrek is right there. I can't really pass this stuff ahead of us very easily. The purple car is right behind us. We're having a look to the inside of Mute. Valtrek's had a dive. Oh no, they're going to maybe get past us. Stevie helps us forward. It's actually helped us back past Valtrek. Now it's the run to the line. They're going to do it just. Holy crap. That's the closest finish I think we've ever had on this race. A tenth of a second separated first and second. We have never had that kind of a finish at a Jolly Boost before. That's ridiculous. That's absolute. Now, admittedly, we're in the Briossos that are by far and away the fastest cars around there. That was unbelievable. That was a great race with Valtrek right there. That was. After they'd got past, I was pretty much send that around the outside of the final corner, and if we crash, we crash. Amazingly, we had the grip to pull the car onto the track proper. Stevie actually kind of helped us. Stevie's punt kind of fired us around the outside. I probably wouldn't have gone for that. But that bump put me out wide. That was a great race. Honestly, that was probably one of the most ridiculous races I've ever had around this circuit. Doyle gets third and best of the non-Briossos. Danger Man is fourth with the Prairie. Gliska does well in fifth with that Rhapsody as well. Liam gets the highest place. Panto in seventh. Then Lombo, Lado, Stevie rounding out the top 10. Lado driving the classic Mini. That is quite a choice of car, I imagine. That is not an easy thing to drive. Right, donations. Chungus, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I have fond memories of my childhood. My dad used to put me in a tyre and push me down a hill. Those were good years. That's going to be a boo to you. From chat, and indeed from me. Andy, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I asked the Colonel what was the what the lowest rank in the army was. He said, it's private. I said, come on, you can tell me. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. That's definitely going to also be a boo to you from chat and from me. Definitely from me. David, thank you very much for the donation. There wasn't a message with that one, but thank you. It's greatly appreciated. Also, Dracos, thank you very much for another generous donation. Again, with no message, but again, thank you. Macho Meow Meow, thank you for the donation. Saying, say this like Dara O'Brien. I don't think I can. I can't do the accent. 33 thirsty thundering thoroughbreds thumped Mr. Thumber on Thursday. God dear. That wasn't the worst tongue twister. I can't do accents. I'm terrible with them. So, yeah, I'm guessing that would be funny if Dara Britt is a fantastic comedian. There is no doubt about it. What should we drive around here? Well, off-road is kind of fun. Just let's not use. I can't remember all of the OP things in off-road. Like, I've not used bikes and so on. I mean, I don't really care on the most part. Let's go for. Ooh, this could be fun. I don't think there are any all-wheel drive or armoured cars in Sports Classics. This could be fun, actually. I don't think we've done Sports Classics around here. So, oh, well, we're going. I wasn't quite. I forgot it was going to auto-start. Well, we're off. And into the races we head. Yeah, no armoured or... Yeah, just no armoured stuff in Sports Classics. I don't think there is anything armoured though. You can use what you bloody want in this. I don't know what I want to use in this. I mean, I'm trying to be cheeky and grab anything that might be all-wheel drive, but I mean, it makes sense, I guess, to go with like the Infernus or something. The Rapid GT Classic might not be terrible. Oh, hello, Cass. There's no dog in here. You can come and say hello to everybody. How are you doing? Hey, kitty Cass. No, we have the calm regal cat has turned up. How are you doing, buddy? Right, here we go. There are some Roosevelts, there are some retinue. I honestly don't know what's going to be good here. The swinger might not be too terrible. Right, we are off and underway. And, that time it was into the turn 1 wall. Well, I mean, we bounced off it, we got going again. It cost us a little bit of time. Not quite as clean as it was the first run, but could have been considerably worse, all things considered, in that one. Right, Ninetales leads the way in an Infernus Classic. We then have one of the retinues. Oh, then we have the Viserys of Danger Man. We're going to have a look to the inside, but as they were having a look to the inside of another car, we couldn't actually make that one work. So we're going to have to just be a bit patient. Try and not help them too much through the corners with the Inferni. Just sit and bide time. Wait for the... I mean, there's going to be potential for crossover death. No crossover deaths on this first time. Well, there is for the retinue that does very well to actually stay pointing the right direction in all of that. We are promoted up into 3rd place. All of this is letting Ninetales get further and further away. We are alongside, and we will look around the long way here if we can on Danger Man. This Danger Man left a car's width. Oh, Danger Man, they got lots of understeer. Hello, Cass. Please don't stand on the keyboard. Please don't do it. Oh, no. We're gone. We are gone big time there. We're going to not be in ghost mode as that happened. I thought I could cheese that. I could not stay in ghost mode while that occurred. I thought I was going to be in ghost as I came across the track. That's why I went for it. That time I bloody was. Of course. Well, this is going to be not as lucky as the first one. Cass, what are you doing on the desk? I can't see chat anymore. Whoa. There. Speed. Whee. Okay, you're going over there. Sure, you can go sit on the spare Xbox. That's normally Eve's spot. Hello, flying car. Because if Eve can park her butt somewhere, she will. Pretty much. And it's not even like the spare Xbox is warm, because it's not been used for ages. But there's just a spot that she can sit on. So she's a happy cat. There is an out-of-control flying sound over there. Hey, Liam. Liam's the wrong side of the barrier. We're back up to 7th. I mean, Ninetales is not actually leading anymore. Mute has the lead of the race. Not sure who I'm racing for position and who I am not. It's a little bit of a dive on a Roosevelt, but we are through. We are kind of just having to go for it here and hope for the best. If we're going to try and make up any positions, we also joined the line of cars bumping the wall. So Ewan is the next car that we are looking to pass for a position. So these cars are a lap down, and they actually came out of the way. But, I mean, we're going to go past it fairly straightforward. This car is considerably quicker. Danger Man has entered the lead of the race. There's been a big crash up here, I think. Judging by all of the dots on the map. Oh, and the amount of vehicles around, we have snuck past some cars here. Yeah, we have already done a sneak through. So Gliska is for position. Oh, well, I mean, I'm still going vaguely the right direction and then vaguely not the right direction. Unfortunately, that was quite annoying. Unfortunately, we just caught a lot of cars at an awkward place. Oh, head nine tails, head nine tails. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, we'd finally, after all that, we'd had this really good run, this really good recovery drive, and then we get caught up with a lap down car in a weird place and just a very, very slow Roosevelt at a really awkward angle and just kind of screwed us. And that's what it takes at this track. Just like one thing like that will dump you down, and that's, you know, the challenge of a Jolly Boost. That first race we were remarkably lucky, and that is how it goes sometimes, and then other times you can be remarkably unlucky. We will have a dive to the inside here. There is a resetting Ewan, who we are racing for position. We pass Valtrek cleanly. Ninetales has had an accident. We are going to have an accident there. Oh! Like, I was not stopping for that corner, so I figured I'd rather slide side on into the wall than nose in and get stuck. Unfortunately, cars behind, of course, also don't always stop for the wall when you're carrying a lot of speed. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. There's going to be a gap there for us to sneak past. Oh, hey Ninetales, you were looking for a way past as well in that, but nothing giving. We can get past the Z-type here, I think, to the inside. We will make that pass complete. Okay, chasing down Ewan's Jester Classic. Onto the boost pads we go. Hopefully we are clear. Brake immediately as we leave them. We move up into 5th. I don't know who we've passed. It's a top 3. Okay, I mean, a top 3 isn't on unless there is a big accident. There needs to be a big accident around the way for there to be a chance. But passing Ewan is maybe possible. You never know. We're going to go around the outside of a Roosevelt here. I think we're going to get hit on the junction, but we have to go for it, because otherwise we would definitely weren't catching Ewan. Can we find a way past Crane? Mafia Dad's exploded. We will probably dive into this final corner. We do. Come on. Come on, Infernus. Get off this section. Oh, there is a car stuck in barriers awkwardly. Raisin is in the outside wall at turn 1. There is... I mean, Liam's lost a little bit of ground to the leaders. Oh, Jamie's had an accident and we're not catching Ewan anymore. Well, yeah, that was unfortunate. Ewan slowed a little bit, or got slowed a bit for that accident. I just didn't see. I didn't see what was going on. And, yeah, that was guesswork. Oh, that's a very big flying car moment. Well, Danger Man took victory. Mute got second. We are stuck in a long loading. Reset. Well, thanks, game. Oh, for God's sake. GTA. I probably shouldn't reset at this point. I also love how it should keep you ghosted in the entire way across the intersection, but the time when I'm reloaded from a long reset, it doesn't. Yeah, well. When you have a bad time around here, GTA really gives you a bad time, and there is nothing you can do about it. And there we go. There we go. That race, unfortunately, did not go very well for us. It happens. It happens. I mean, it was still a 10th. Could have been worse. Dangerman claims victory ahead of Mute. And it's Liam, Ewan, Gliska, Longbow, Salmon, Smallman, and Valtrek will, well, with me rounding out that top 10. But there we go. There we go. Should have been a 5th, really, in that one. We were just incredibly unlucky with the long resets. I maybe should have gone on the brakes the first time going through that crossover point, to be honest, if I had seen. But yeah, that's how it goes. That is how it goes sometimes. Well, God, I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Quickja, maybe? I don't know. Thank you for the donation. So, is there a way to get a donation directly to the filming crew? Also, nice to see Ninetales again. Yeah, it's great to have Ninetales back in GTA. I mean, some of the filming crew do their own streams. I know Lado and Amy do. I think Joe does as well, sometimes. Possibly. I'm not actually sure. Does Joe does streams, right? I think. shows how much I have to pay attention. But yeah, there are various film and crew members do their own streaming stuff. There are links to some of them, links to all of them on my channel. I think I have Longbow and Lado on there. Do I have anyone now? I can't remember now. This shows how much attention I actually pay to the way my like. To be fair, I don't pay much attention to the channel page because knowing YouTube, it doesn't actually ever show anybody it. So I've not really updated like the main page. But I do have Lado on there. I should put Amy and Joe's on there as well at some point. That is the best way to go about it. Christian Sweden, thank you very much for the donation. Saying I failed math so many times I can't even count. Oh, that is going to be a boo to you from chat and from me. That is just going to be a boo to you. Johnny, thank you very much for the donation. Saying easy one for you. In unique New York, you can buy 66 Swiss wrist watches. It's not the longest tongue twister, but it's the Swiss wristwatches. That's the bit that gets you on that one, or the one bit that gets me. Apparently Joe's had internet trouble, so not been able to stream for a while. That does happen. That does, yeah. Well, I had internet problems on Friday. What is going on with the trucks? Oh, there's an upside down truck. We've found the FailRace truck. Can I use it as a ramp? Probably not. But we're going to find out. No, we can't. Oh, that's wonderful. We didn't even need a boopy gun. We didn't even need a boopy gun. Just in the distance, there is a monster truck gracefully flying through the air. As you do. Oh, GTA. You quirky, strange game. It's a shame it doesn't become just a complete ramp, this one, but I'm not even quite sure how that killed me compared to some of the stuff that you can survive on this game. I'm actually going to... I don't know what hit it. I think a vehicle hit it and rolled it. So I'm watching, waiting back for the stream delay to catch up. Yeah, I'm going to guess a vehicle. It's funny. It's weird, though, that I died in the air. I didn't die when I hit the ground or when the initial contact was done. I actually died in the air before we hit the car. Which I'm not quite sure what's up with that, but there we go. The truck... Oh. It's just a random body on the road. Oi, hello. Don't mind me. Hey, AI, freak out. Ow. Double ow. It's just not very safe. Don't play in traffic. To be fair, I feel like the don't play in traffic advice is probably pretty solid. And the police have turned up. Oi. There. Oh, I'm going to get a wanted level for killing the mugger. No, don't Don't shoot at them. No, don't shoot at Ninetales. Oh, for God's sake. This is literally impossible. No, Ninetales, I didn't mean to shoot you. I was trying to kill them. I think maybe Ninetales was trying to kill the mugger. Oh. Right. Hold on. Hold on. Right, I'm not going to start a race yet. We're going to give it a minute because I feel like this is important to be done. Hey, Lombo, I like the car. Well, sorry, the door's fallen off. That was Gliska's fault. I'm apparently taking the Sultan now. Sure. I would go find a Lado wherever. Wherever a Lado is. I don't know where a Lado is to see. Oh, Lado's over there. Ah, okay. I've seen where the Lado is. Just to see what happens. We'll just call the mercenaries in to add more fire to this one. And I do believe the mercenaries don't leave until they kill their target. Like, even if Lado outruns them, they keep spawning. Hey, Aaron. So maybe we can go and just help the mercenaries out a little bit. I feel like that would be a good idea. Right, let's go. We're going to help the mercenaries. Lado is in a fast car at the moment, which probably means it has bulletproof tyres, right? What can we do? I don't quite know why we're hunting a Lado, but we are currently hunting a Lado. Come on, mercenaries. You need to do a better job than this. You really need to do a better job than this one. Oh, Aaron. Well, you've really made a mess of that, haven't you? For God's sake. Right. I'm going to get beached. There we go. No. Lado's gone over that way. I was trying to take a shortcut if we could. But it has probably not worked. I don't know whether we can take one up this way, maybe. Yes, we can. Right. We're on a hunting mission. There is a Lado. I mean, Aaron, you can help me hunt a Lado if you want. Lado is a pretend Blakey. Do we reckon that's got bulletproof tyres? I'm going to go with probably not. Did it look like the tyres are gone? I don't need a help, Aaron. Unfortunately, I do think that has cost us a bit too much time. Where is Lado? Lado's playing silly buggers on the motorway. The mercenaries are useless. Mercenaries have been absolutely useless in this one, which is a shame. We were hoping... Sorry, we've got distracted. In that we were supposed to be doing some racing, but then the chance of hunting a Lado occurred, and then the actual racing bit has slightly happened less. Got wanted stars again. If I could have bounced over the wall, that wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world. Oh, Lado's playing silly buggers on the motorway, I think. Oh. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I can actually be arsed anymore. It was funny to start with, and now I can't really be bothered with this one. So, yeah, mercenaries will kill, or they won't kill. We'll give it a slight bit more time. Unfortunately, it is a little bit of a shame that they are kind of woefully ineffective in all of this. Oh, I say well, they are kind of, for what they are. They aren't particularly great, which is quite a shame. We're not doing straight line. As we said, and I will keep saying it many times, straight line in the snow is not any different to straight line normally. There's way more fun races to do in the snow. Like brown pants, fun in the snow because the lack of grip, or brownist pants, makes it very different. Straight line, the thing that makes it weird is to do with the collisions between the cars, which isn't affected by snow. So, straight line in the snow is just the same as straight line normally, basically. Yes! That worked surprisingly better than I did not expect that to actually work as a kill. I just thought it would be a crash into ladder when I was going to fire a gun and hope. Surprisingly, we actually killed Lado. I mean, it was mostly supposed to just try and slow Lado down, but I guess that also works. Oops. Sure. There we go. Right, we're going to go over this way. Kitty Cass, hello again. Hey, buddy. How are you doing? Where's Eve? What's Eve up to? Eve is surprisingly not in the office. Is she asleep? Is that where she is? And I'm not. I don't know if if you answered me, I'd be very surprised. But there we go. Where can we go for a race? I mean, we can go. That video came out relatively recently, so that would be mayhem in the snow. We're not doing Purcell Hill, mostly because it would. I don't even think it would work, if I'm honest with you. I'm actually pretty confident it wouldn't work in the snow at all. It barely worked in the rain, so yeah. We are probably not. Well, I'd say there's no probably about it. We are not going to do that one. Sure, let's go over here. Yes, hello, Cass. You are desperate for attention now. You've woken up. Sorry, we were selecting a track. That's what we were doing. Macho Meow Meow, thank you very much for the donation. Saying 2 antennas met on a roof, fell in love and got married. The ceremony wasn't much, but the reception was excellent. Oh, that is going to be a boo to you from chat and from me. Most definitely. Big G, thank you very much for the donation. So, enjoying my first night of racing? Ah, well, I am glad to hear. This is a tough one to go into. As far as races go, it is very slidey, to say the least, around here. So, yeah, it makes racing that little bit more difficult. Well, a lot more difficult, shall we say. So, yeah. Hey, Cass. Please do not scratch my chair. Eve does enough of that, the twat cat. You just want a fuss, don't you? That's fine. We can give you a fuss while we get people connected. But yes, I'm glad you're enjoying some races, even if this is definitely a tough one to go into. Sandwich, thank you for the donation. Saying, hi, Alex. Actually here with a technical question. Now, I'm working on my FailRace episode submission, and I was wondering, is it okay to submit 2 connected clips in one form, or should I make them into 2 video beforehand? No, absolutely, you can submit 2 connected ones in one form. That's fine. I've had all sorts of different ways of submitting kind of things like that. Can make them into one video if you want, but yeah, I have no problem at all. I sometimes prefer it if people sort of submit them separately, so I can edit them and put them together a bit myself, depending on how it might be, what might be needed, etc. So yeah, that is absolutely fine. You can submit sort of 2 clips in one on one form. I shall look forward to seeing whatever. It'll take like 2 months, I think, with the backlog we have at the moment, to get around to seeing them. But yeah, Velvet J, thank you for the donation. Saying something fun you can do on stream for a laugh is look at the FailRace TV tropes page. Yes, you have a TV tropes page, my dear. Someone's told me about that before. I have seen it. It's weird. It is weird indeed. Although I also love how there are various various bits of information about me around on the internet, and I love how my birthday, what year I was born in, is vastly different in different places. It's quite funny. The actual day is normally correct, mostly because I think I've had streams and I've talked about it. I've had streams on my birthday or around and all of that kind of thing. But the actual year is, I've seen it about 5 different years, I think, have been used, which is quite funny. But yeah, I have seen there's all sorts, mostly wrong information around, which is always entertaining to see. Cass, did you have to put all 4 claws into my knee? Was that necessary? You could have jumped down any other way, but instead... Yes, I know, you can meow at me, but that doesn't really explain why you had to put all of the claws into my knee. I've got jeans on and everything, but they don't stop cat claws, do they? And you're being cute, for once. Right, shall we go racing? We have got, I think, was it Pones found it, the S95, Corsita, and the Omnis E. I would not recommend the EGT for this. I am going to drive the Corsita, I think, for this. I think it's rear-wheel drive, but yeah, I don't want the EGT. I don't want to drive that again. It's terrible. It's... yeah. Oh, and Cat has flopped on the floor. Cass, I can't give you belly rubs at the moment. I'm sorry. Yes, my cat is weird. Cass is a very strange cat. And most cats you will come across hate belly rubs. Cass is the kind of cat that will roll over onto his back because he wants belly rubs. Eve doesn't mind them, although you might get bopped a little bit. Most cats are like that. But no, Cass is the weird cat that loves belly rubs for reasons I don't know. So there we go. Right. Are we ready? I think probably not. But oh, this has got a really long start finish straight, I think. Long range the first corner. I mean, thankfully, we will be in ghost mode until the checkpoint, where we will all ping out of ghost mode, and then the skittles of random weirdness will happen. Actually, it's not gone too badly for us through here. We have got another one, so this is a level 8 circuit. Another brilliant bridge to be racing over. Don't know how fast we can go. No idea how fast we can go, because I don't remember this track, and I definitely don't remember it. Won't know how much grip there is in the snow. Oh, no, I do remember this track now, because I remember this corner, and that's a scoop. Danger Man got scooped, and we have been dumped after getting slightly connected to the front of Lado's car. So, yeah, Danger Man got scooped by Mute, and we got tagged. And, like, it was an annoyingly tiny tag from Lado in that one, but it was just once the cars had made contact, there was no unsticking them. So, yeah, this is quite a quick circuit. Well, on a surface that doesn't have much grip. It's going to be problematic. I don't know if anybody's gone for anything other than the Corsita in this. I would be surprised, because I don't think... I say that, Liam looks like they're in the S95. Because this is probably the best one to go for. Ninetales has gone off to follow Gliska. And we will come shooting through. Oh, mistimed that a little bit. There is an orange car. Who is that? Oh, Sylvie. That's fine. We will sweep around the outside. Oi, that's a lot of sliding. For us, we just got caught and tangled up with all of that. The orange machine will be through. Gliska is through. Oh, there's not as much grip out there as I would have liked. And Liam's also fallen off the bridge to the other side. Ewan went soaring off the bridge. I just got carried away with understeer and had to almost bail on the corner. Ewan did just go fully off the bridge. Oh, that's it. Okay, that is. I thought that was an indestructible sign. If I'd known that was destructible, I wouldn't have been worried so much about pulling my car away from it. I assumed that was just going to stop me dead, which is why I spun to avoid it, essentially. But no, it turns out I would have been fine to go through it. Oh, sorry, Mew. We were kind of committed a little bit to going for that one, and back out of it in time. I don't think Mute knew we were there. until it was too late. So there we go. It's been a scruffy start to this one. This is a tough track to do in the snow. That is for sure. Oh, and then we lost a load of time there. That's the last thing we needed. We need a couple of clean laps. Peaceful laps would be good. I don't think we're quite going to be in the slipstream of Mute, are we? No, Valitane will be close enough. And we'll pie and won't even get the slipstream past us, so we can have a go at into turn 1. Yeah, we might still have a go into turn 1. It's a big dive under brakes. Nah, we got it stopped. It's really annoying. We got it stopped there. Lovely, but it was just not quite able to get the traction on the exit. That's too fast. That's too fast. Trying. Oh, well, they murdered a tyre bundle bit on their own, or hay bale on their own. Yeah, I was really struggling for grip. Oh, god damn it. Tag the back of Ninetales through that section. Ugh. Yeah, just okay, the fog doesn't help. The lack of track knowledge is not the best. Oh, now I've gone way too fast through that. We making up our own track through that one. Right. As I said, we need that kind of cleanish lap. I could really do with it just not being... the surface is fine. I'd really like there to not be the fog. The horrible lack of visibility would help with the whole learning of the circuit, because this is a really technical track. It's high speed and intricate. We've got a lot of slipstream here. Ninetales did not get slipstream from us, which surprises me, because I was fully expecting to drag them with us. Is why I was slightly worried about pulling out of the draft there. We will slide our way all the way up the hill. That's fine. We are clear. Ewan has joined us as well. Okay. We can be kind of flat through here. You see, in the normal circuit, that is all flat through there, and it's not even really a question. But here... oh, just don't know where the braking point is. Every time I've tried slightly different lines, and every time it's gone quite... not great. We've still not really got it right. Brazen will fall into line. We will be on, again, the absolute limit of the grip through there. There has been a crash behind. I'm happy to work with Brazen to try and catch the leaders here. That would probably be the way to go, if at all possible. Well, Brazen won't want to move into the final corner. What Brazen will want to do, I hope, is slipstream past. So I'm going to stay over this side, let Brazen go, slipstream past. I'm going to actually lift, get back into the toe, and then I'll get dragged, and we'll both hopefully get dragged back towards the lead group. Which we do. We are to the inside through turn 1. Try and not spin the wheels up on the exit. And I was trying to stay in the slipstream of the pink car, but it didn't really work. And then Brazen, I don't know if realised we were still there to the inside. Okay, way too much speed in the slipstream to be taking that flat. It's quick enough down the next section. This is where we get in all sorts of trouble on the bumps, and I've had all sorts of trouble sliding through here, which is not as bad this time around. We get a good exit. We have got a good exit, but we're a little bit penned in. However, I think Shadow's going to have to back out of that. We will try and not follow Brazen. We might be able to make a sneaky pass stick there, which we do. That'll put us to 4th. Fantastic. Ewan is kind of caught the tail end of this group. So, yeah, it's going to be, what is it, just 7th altogether? Valitane may catch before the end of the race, depending on how hard we fight one another. Everyone's kind of carefully stacking up around that final corner, because we know the slipstream run here is going to be important, but there's a big slipstream run, so there's a big potential for slipstream run to the line, but it doesn't look like more than maybe 2nd is going to be able to do it. So it's a long straight, but I don't think it's going to activate in time for cars further back. Realistically, you never know. That was not the place to be 3 wide. We were all careful and we all made it work somehow. Gliska's all the way to the inside. Gliska's going to have a spin and Brazen had an avoid. Yeah, I thought that might be trouble. They have recovered well, but yeah, that was always looking like a trouble. Oi! Brazen's on the outside of a sketchy corner. We're going to have a really, really, really big slide through there. And we're still having issues. Still not really back on the circuit properly. Ewan with the lead of the race. See, this would potentially be Ewan. Oh, Ewan might be able to get away with this lead if it was the final lap of the race, because it's quite a big gap. And I've had a very bad exit on that final corner. Now, we will pass Ewan before turn 1, but I don't, you know, we wouldn't get Ewan before the finish line. So you might get away with a run to the lead if you are far enough away, but you've got to be far enough away. And I mean, that was helped by the fact that I was sideways off the final corner. So yeah, we will have to wait and see. We've got Distracto Cass has come back. Hello, buddy. How are you doing? You will come to get in the way. Ewan is going to back out of that one around the outside. We are going to... Oh, that's a terrible attempt at a rejoin. Right there. So we are in full concentration mode here because we're trying to go too wide very quickly in very, very, very slippery conditions here. So we're flat through there. We're not... we might be flat because we're the leader through there because catch-up isn't slowing us down. There is a lot of fighting going on behind us. Oh! Well, we got way too sideways there. That does not help matters. Oh! Oh, we were in such a good position as well. We were in... Oh, for sake. We were in such a good position to battle to the end, and then we just got tagged and spun. And then we got involved with Salmon having their own accident, and I had nowhere to go because I was already committed to the corner. That is very frustrating. Ewan gets fastest lap of the race. It was a really close battle at the end there. Longman might got pushed by Brazen, yeah. Like, there were so many cars in that, I don't know what happens. It's just frustrating. That yeah, we were 2 corners from the end, and a concertina effect potentially. However it goes, ends up with us pointing the wrong way. And there's just... Is it such a low speed as well is what makes it worse. Just such a low speed spin. And there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing I can do about that. Well, the only thing you could do is go miles, like give loads of space on the inside, but everyone's going to pass you anyway. Very annoying. I say very... It's how it goes sometimes. But yeah, it was a good race. Tell you what, that is a tough track in those conditions. That is a tough track in those conditions. I do believe CyberAxe will quit out of the race anyway, from what I saw, folks. So, so yeah, that problem has kind of taken care of itself. Liam, unfortunately, could only manage 15th with that S95 or whatever it was. Yeah, not quite as fast. Where did we get to? Donations? Yogurts, thank you very much for a very generous donation. Saying just a random YouTube subscriber over the years that has happened to catch a live stream for the first time. Hey, welcome to a live fail race. So thank you for all the entertainment along the way. Keep up the great work. I shall definitely try to. And Cass agrees. Cass, could you meow louder for the microphone? You're so quiet. See, if this was Eve, everyone would hear her. You're such a quiet cat. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by. I'm glad you have been enjoying the videos, and hope you will enjoy for many years to come. Let's go and race. Screw it. Let's go for supercars. Why not? What could go wrong? That's all fine. I'll just let everyone get connected. Miss Penelope, thank you very much for the donation. Saying cheers. But also cheers to you. Thank you very much. Michael the Kiwi, thank you for the donation. Saying, of all the vids I've ever viewed, I've never viewed a vid as valued as Alex envied vid, I think. I think I've got that word right. Oh, we're trying to test if I'm going to screw up the tongue. I'm surprised at how I have done so far on tongue twisters, which is, yeah, probably full-on curse of the commentator at this point. But I am surprised how it has gone so far. I'm getting headbutted by a cat at the moment. Yes, I know, you want a fuss. Such a silly cat. Right. I do believe. We're going to go with supercars. We're going to see what happens here. Ready for probably mayhem. I mean, almost definitely mayhem. Oh, okay. Apparently I'm not giving him enough of a fuss as he... I had my hand down by the side. So when he really wants attention, he will sort of sit on his... Not sit on his back legs, but he'll kind of go on his back legs and kind of reach up and try and grab your hand. And go, oh, there's a weaponized Ignis? I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, that's kind of cool. Have I even driven the Cyclone 2? I don't remember. I'm going to drive the Torero XO because I know it's pretty good. I did not know the weaponized Ignis was even a thing. But there we go. Oh, hey, Cass. Please don't put claws in me again. It kind of hurts. it does kind of hurts. Drake, thank you very much for the donation. I shall read that in a second because we're about to start a race on this one. We are off. We are underway. Now, I mean, you can't use the weapons on the weaponized Ignis, of course. We're not doing that kind of a race. I actually didn't know that car even got guns. It's kind of cool, actually. The gun on it is kind of a fun weapon. Oh, okay. We got to brake a little bit earlier than that for that corner. Whoop. I mean, I figured the all-wheel drive supercar is the way to go here. Cass, are you going to jump up on the chair? No, you can't decide. You want to. You desperately want to, but you don't know if you should or not. Oh, we have got full Distracto Cat going on currently. I can, out of the corner of my eye, I can see the cat doing the head bob of, can I make that jump? Should I make that jump? It's kind of the cat conundrum. Go on, Cass, if I move my arm, do you want to come up? There is now space for you if you want to. I'm going to crash into a car because I'm busy talking to my cat. Don't worry, I'm not gone mad. I already was to begin with. Everyone already knew that. Oh, that's close and busy through there. The race cars are doing a good job of holding on in these conditions. I would not want to drive a Group C car in the snow, if I'm honest with you. Feel like that would be... I say that, I know, I remember driving the Sauber C9 on Project Cars in the snow. It's bloody difficult. Yeah. Right, we're out of all of that mess with no slipstream onto the start-finish straight. That sucks. Thanks, game. Now it's going to kick in, isn't it? Yeah. As we head towards turn 1, I put a wheel on the dirt and all my momentum has evaporated doing that one. We are 3 wide with 2 other Lamborghinis, and Ewan's going to pass all of us as we were fighting amongst ourselves. Oh, hello, Cass. Hello. You're going to meow into the microphone for the lovely audience. I'm going to have a crash. Oh, we got away with it. Oh, the bloody hell. Gliska with an astonishing crash. That was a 10 out of 10 crash if ever I saw one. Jesus. Well, hi, Gliska. Right. Well, I've only had some cat claws in my leg, so, you know, it could have been worse. Cass will get all the attention at the end of the stream. It's fine. Small Iron has exploded somewhere along the line. I don't even quite know how you've managed that one around here. Although we did see Gliska go to space, so it is entirely possible that it was a similar thing that caused Small Man some issues. So, Brazen has been lifted and not quite spun, surprisingly, by Mute. Is the slipstream going to work for us this time? It does appear so. Fantastic. It worked for me and didn't work for you. That's good. That's helpful. The race cars are scooping each other up. That's less helpful for me. I am currently the only... Am I the only Torero XO? Because, yeah, Gliska was the other one with me. The rest are all the Ignises. Not that there's much difference between the two cars. They are basically the same thing. But, yeah, I am the only XO in this group. I had to have a lift. Ewan's having the same crash Gliska did last lap. Only just slightly less flying to space. I mean... We were kind of on the limit of grip through there. It was a bit dicey, but yeah, it's such a challenging corner. I mean, it's a great corner, but it is definitely a challenging one. Or we might have given a punt. Oh, did I put 9 tails out of the checkpoint? I'm sorry, 9 tails. It was such a small bump as well, but it was enough. It was just enough to fire them a little bit wide out of the checkpoint. That's annoying. Again, just as we caught up to the group. To be fair, for Ninetales, it's annoying that they're in the fight for the lead from the get-go, and it was the littlest of bumps, and that's all it took. That's all it took at the critical point to put that car... You got away with that in the dry as well. It's just as in the snow. You are... just got that less grip. I mean, we might be able to catch back up to the lead pack. Oh, I knew this was going to try duck underneath. I was hoping I could get away with my braking point, but I did brake just a little bit too late for that one, but that's okay. We will try and work our way forward. I mean, we're happy to work with Gliska, and I think our best bet is, unless there is an easy... Oh, dearie me. Unless there is an easy pass, our best bet is almost... to follow through a section like this. Don't bother to even trying to overtake. It's not worth it. Wait until the acceleration zone here. We'll get past, and then the next acceleration zone will swap, and Gliska will go past, and then we can leapfrog each other, hopefully, until we get to the point where we are back up to the lead group. Maybe, although the top 3 are quite a long way away, so I think that might be difficult, but you never know. Gliska's going to have a look here. Like, I'm not going to fight this one. I'm going to be. It's a case of that's fine, because we know we will get them back either into the final corner, or we will get them back down the start-finish straight. Hopefully, we'll get them back down the start-finish straight, depending on if the slipstream wants to work, of course, because it has been considerably less reliable. Unfortunately, Stevie in the way. It's not quite worked with the leapfrogging the way we wanted it to, but never mind. We will all get on the brakes. This time I don't run wide. There's a big tussle up ahead of Stevie going on between 4 cars. If we can get into that, that would be good. And then we may be able to catch the leaders. Gliska is to the inside. I don't really want to go side by side through here. Unfortunately, we both kind of lifted out of that one. And Gliska really doesn't like that corner there. That corner is just not so good for the Gliska. And then we make a bit of a iffy pass. Should probably have waited. I thought we'd got the speed to get that one done sooner, but we did not. And now we're doing what I said we didn't want to do, and that is fighting unnecessarily. Oh, that's a really brave around the outside. We're going to run out of grip. Yeah, I mean... Problem is trying to go that long way round. It is so it's always asking for trouble on that one. I thought we would just get away with it. I thought we had just the grip to get away with that one, but not quite. This race is just going from bad to crappy. Pretty much. It's not going well here. It's a fun... God, it's a fun track. It is tough in the snow, and just things have gone wrong in this one. Oh, and I'm on the curb, out wide. You get stuck on the curb. It really doesn't want to get off the curb again. Yeah, it's just not gone. Oh, not gone well after. Oh God, so much speed in the slipstream. I cannot stop that car in time. That just decided it wanted to go at 1,000,000 again. It's never helpful. It's never helpful when. You go at 1,000,000 miles an hour into a corner all of a sudden. Well, I mean, 10th would be, I think, the very best that we could do in this one. Field has got very spread out. This time, it's Small Man who has gone a little bit wide through there. We've got a good run. Can we make something stick there? No. It was always going to be a little bit brave around the outside. And I'm going to lock it up and slide into there. Although it might work. It might work in our favour in that if we get this final corner right, we might be able to slingshot up. No, not well. I bounced it a bit. No, we're not going to be close enough at the moment. Is this the final lap I think we're on to now? We are. One more lap to go. It is very spread out, actually, up at the front. Or not the front. The front group, I think, are close together. It's very spread out back further down, which is surprising. But yeah. There's actually no one remotely close behind. This is one of those races that once it started going wrong, it has just kept going wrong. And at this point, I'm just looking forward to it to end. Not because I don't enjoy driving it, just because there's nothing really to fight for anymore. It is, yeah. It's just, we just hot lap until the end. Fun circuit, definitely really tough in these conditions. Oh, glad I gave it a try. That's way too much speed through there. Had to do it in as far as give it a go. Like that's it. Because we're going to be too far back anyway. And there we go. Brazen looks like they've claimed a victory around here. We will cross the line in a 12th. Yeah, very, very disappointing final race. So, here we go. Yeah, that did not go all that well. So we will, yeah, have to settle for that. We move on to the next one. Cass, are you going to steal the dog bed now? Are you? No, you're still not quite sure. You look like you were thinking about it. Did Lado get fastest lap? Lado did get fastest lap of the race. Well done, Lado. Well done indeed. Brazen took victory from Ninetales with Mute in 3rd. Ewan got that race car into 4th ahead of Lado. We do indeed have time. You know what? We'll run Guardians of the Motor Wat a couple of times because screw it. Basically, why not? Why not? We can run it a little bit. We might overrun the stream a smidge, but that's fine. Cass might have other opinions about it, but we will see. Yes, Drake, thank you for the donation. Saying, boo-worthy jokes, are they good or bad? Hopefully none can make people sad, but while making a jape, I slipped on a grape, for Lado does smell that annoying cat. Yeah, Lado smells, we all know. We all know. Oh, didn't mean to press that one. I moved across as quickly as I could. Well, yeah, Lado smells. It's normally Crane, but today I figured we'll just say Lado smells. Velvet J, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, sitting here enjoying the show when then a random, and I mean random thought hits me, seeing the different colours. Thunder Fails, the FailRace version of Thunderbirds, but instead of puppets, we have Muppets. Yeah, pretty much. That sums us up. That sums us up very well. Oh, us lot trying to run a Thunderbird style, it would end badly. Nothing would get anywhere on time. Or things would get to places on time, but not the thing you meant to get to the place on time. Like if you needed like Thunderbird 1 to go somewhere, we'd end up sending Thunderbird 3. And yeah, it would definitely not work. And something would definitely end up upside down. Like it is almost a guarantee something would end up upside down in a FailRace Thunderbirds. It's 100% going to end that way. So yeah, I mean it would be funny. But there we go. Unfortunately, the sumo situation I don't think has been fixed. For some reason, it is still stuck as 12. And unlikely to be changed anytime because it's taken them however many years to update stuff, and the update broke it even more, so I doubt they're going to fix it. Cass, where have you gone? Cass, why have you gone behind the box with the remote control car in? I didn't even think there was a space for a cat to fit back there, but you've moved the box with the car out of the way so you could fit down there. Why have you done that? It's not like there's not loads of spaces everywhere else. No. Instead what you've done is you've tried to make a space in a weird way. You're a very odd cat. Right. Shall we go? This is a real... at some point, I will get around to... Well, thank you, Lado. I was trying to start the race, you know, but... there we go. Yeah, where is it? Where actually is it? Oh, okay. It's actually not even... Yeah, it's so old, it's not even technically counted as a stunt race. Ah, we can only have 20... But that's, I think that's fine. It'll be the last race that we do in the stream. Yeah, the sumo does say 3 to 16, but when you load it, it's up to 12 for reasons unbeknownst to any of us. It's such a weird decision. However, yes, we're going to go to Guardians of the Motorway. This has never been done in the snow either. I mean, we'll do it with the vehicles that it's supposed to be done with. And then we'll do it with maybe silly vehicle. Yeah, we'll do it with the Guardians. Why not? We're gonna go 6 laps instead. Right. If we first come, first serve. I apologise if you can't make it in, as it is. Yeah, it can only hold up to 20. No, there's not going to be any police for the first round. Don't worry. Don't worry. Things will get silly. Yes, it was supposed to be Guardians of the Motorway, but for some reason, well, I say for some reason, that name is too long, so it becomes the Motorway. That's just how it goes. So, for this first race, everybody, we are going to be driving the Guardian. Please select the Guardian on this one, alright? I know it's difficult instructions to follow, but please do select the please select the Guardian, and then afterwards we will probably do a monster truck round because it'll be very, very broken. At some point I will update this, and I can keep saying this and I'll probably forget. I could have done it this weekend if I thought about it before today. I had forgotten this even existed before going into the stream because, you know, I just don't think about it. Actually, I don't know if I could have done it today because I was having to be an adult and tidy and sort my house out, which, you know, is very miserable and boring, but hey, I made some progress, at least, which is something, and then I played a bit of FIFA, and then I had to walk the dog, and then I had to get dinner. Well, I'd say I had to get dinner. I ordered dinner because I couldn't be arsed, and then I had to stream. So, you know, it's kind of just like non-stop the whole way. But yeah. Right, let's go and drive some Guardians around the motorway. The thing is Mr. Sewer says, I have as good a memory as Carly. Here's the thing, right? I have the significantly better memory than Carly. What does that tell you? You know? Yeah, I have the significantly better memory of the two of us. So yeah, I love how there's already chaos on the motorway and we've not even started driving. This track is really, really old. So it is only up to 20 people for some reason. I think I should be able to fix the grid. But there we go. And a bunch of people haven't listened. To be expected, really. To be expected. I mean, I don't mind like the Kalahari and the other ones, but yeah. I mean, we're clearly doing this. The whole point of this is to drive the Guardians. If you drive a bike, I hope you fall off it a lot, and I will be doing everything in my power to make sure that you do, and to make sure your race is as bad as possible for you. Like I will intentionally crash myself out of the race to try and make it awkward for a bike, because yeah, it's so quite clearly what we're trying to do here. But you know, there we go. At least things like the surfers and the terrible stuff are... that bike is smoking. I don't quite know how that's smoking that heavily. Oh, well, the mule did do a kill on something. Oh! Unfortunately... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sylvia. That was not to kill you. That was to set fire to Lado, who is currently very on fire. What has gone on with Lado? How is Lado on fire? There we go. Oh, I'm happy now. I might only be 5th in the race, but we managed to set fire to Lado, and that's the bit that matters. It technically wasn't even my kill, but I don't care. It was close enough. Oh dear. Yeah, we had Ghost Rider Lado. Right, so we are 5th. Danger Man, I think, is in the van up ahead in 4th. We ignore the leader, because unless they turn up somewhere and can crash into cheaty bike, you know, we're not going to do much. Ninetales, I believe, is in a Guardian. And Valentine, I presume, is in 1, as far as I know. I think Crane might have been in a June loader or something. I don't know. I thought I saw a green June loader around the place. Oh, it's got messy up here. Yep. Valentine and Ninetales have kind of got this quite stuck. Right. We are going for the alternate route. Yes. It's an well, Danger Man unfortunately found a way through while I was still stuck upside down. God damn it. Well, Danger Man. Oh, there you go. There's Danger Man. Danger Man's got out of this. Oh! There was a van there for Danger Man to end up into. God damn it. Oh, I missed a bloody checkpoint. Yeah. It's a real shame you can't actually knock people off bikes anymore in multiplayer. Because it does kind of ruin the fun of it. The only thing we can really do is set fire to the bikes at the end of the day. Oh, there is Ewan with a little Kalahari. I mean, I wouldn't really want a Kalahari in this one, if I'm honest. I feel like the Kalahari is kind of not very strong. There's a go on the brakes. And we will get around the hairpin. Oh, Danger Man's just gone straight. Hey! Well done, Brazen. Well, Aaron's absolutely launched. That was one hell of a jump from Aaron there. I think that was 10 out of 10 effort from Aaron. Lado had already died, but Aaron wanted to... You know, oh, God! Gliska's ramped off a fusillade as well. And the effort from Gliska as well. Oh, and I just misjudged that. 0 out of 10 driving skill for me there. I just misjudged where they... Oh, sorry, Danger. I had a habit of crashing into poor Danger Man at the moment. I'm really sorry. I have no qualms with Danger Man. Oh, what the... Why did the utility truck roll over? I am very confused as to why that one fell over, but there we go. It did. I should have gone to the inside of this mess. Oh, the utility trucks are glitching out massively. There's a gap somewhere there that we have found at least. Yeah, I think the really tight line is going to be the way to go. Possibly. Brazen is... That would be a menacing sight in the Kalahari there, to have a Guardian directly behind you. They are pretty intimidating vehicles, shall we say. Oh, there is... some cars moving around here. I'm trying to find a line through this lot that is not too... Oh, I was really hoping that wasn't going to be heading off the motorway there. Sadly, it was. Brazen's had an accident. Ewan's about to pass us. No! No, we cannot be beaten by a Kalahari. That one there will not do. There is Valentine having a trouble there. Ewan's going to be taking the tight line through that corner, maybe? Nope. Not quite. I thought Ewan was braking early to go for that, but ended up not. May have been traffic or something in the way that we couldn't see. We're trying to get some slipstream to maybe move up to 5th, if at all possible. Here we go. It's a good run. Oh, didn't want to go this way, I don't think, but we'll try and make it work. Oh, just about. Ewan has overtaken us. This has got a bit messy down here. Thankfully, the biggest thing spawning is the mule, and we haven't got the full-on trucks. The sort of the trucks and trailers, especially the tankers turning up. What, the Sultan just punted a fusillade round there? That's quite funny. We are going to go for the pass on a Ewan, and we are going to be on a really tight line down here. Oh, Ewan is going to go. Oh, it's a good pass. It's a great little battle between me and Ewan. A fusillade just lifted up a mule at that point. We have come out in fifth. We have come out in fifth on this one, which is something. Ewan is going to give us a big bump along the way. That's fine, and we will go just a backflip from one of the Guardians. Oh!
We have both had a crash.
My controller's just disconnected.
That means time to be gained. He's now 10
Oh,
seconds.
There we go. My controller just decided, for reasons I don't know, to just disconnect. It isn't plugged in at the moment, which is unusual. Normally I do have it wired in, but it's not low on battery. It just turned off. Oh, don't know why Ewan went across the road there. But, what is going on? Why has my truck just stopped accelerating? I seem to have weird controller problems. I don't quite know what's going on with it. Oh, I was faffing about a controller and looking where I was going. Yeah, okay, that's strange. Controller is being weird on this one. It seems to be fine now. Well, that is a new one. That is a new one. Oh, they've blocked the motorway up here a little bit. It's still passable. That's looking less passable, to be honest. Oh no, that's fine actually. It's just one branch at a really awkward angle, at least. So yeah, Liam is second at the moment. So there is that battle. It's miles away in the distance. Can we get Ewan for sixth? It's a little bit of a rude. Yeah, you don't have a fight with a Guardian. Don't have a fight with a Guardian trying to get across to avoid a car, because funnily enough, I'm going to win the tussle between the two of them, and that's that. Oh, Ewan tried to punt the bike. Unfortunately, the bike did win on that one. I was going to try and wait to put Lado in a truck, but unfortunately no trucks were forthcoming. We do seem to be clear out of the way of Ewan for the moment. So it's Gliska is the vehicle in front. Oh, okay, well, I was late on the brakes, and then I realised I wasn't stopping. I thought, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll use that car to slow down. Gliska's done an amazing amount of pirouettes. Oh, laggy Lado avoided a mule. That's disappointing. That's very disappointing. Oh dear, never mind. Right, so we are fifth, and fifth is the best we're gonna get, right? Yeah, 9,000 miles out. Well, barring any really weird like track blocking accidents, we are not catching any vehicles up ahead. Oh. Or we can just do that one. Ewan, why have you ended up, how have you ended up there? How have you ended up over that part of the road as well? I guess you might have pinged off of something as well to have reached that part. We will just follow down here. Gliska's fallen back a bunch. Oh, Ewan's given us the old bump draft. Oh, Futo. Why? Thank you for that. Oh, wonderful. Oh, wonderful Futos. Oh, Lado ate a truck, but there was not a gap for a Guardian, sadly. That's disappointing. I figured there would be. Unfortunately, there was not a gap. for us. I guess we can just try and get some slipstream. That's sort of all we're going for now. I mean, we'll hope there's for some accidents. We were so far back from the top group anyway that it was never going to happen. I could have lifted and maybe found that gap, but the best chance I had of catching Gliska was to not and hope that we fitted. Sadly, we did not, and Brazen might pass us here. Unless, well, we should get some slipstream. There has been, Valetain's in trouble. Gliska's in trouble on a random rancher. Oh, but a Futo's murdered Brazen. Come on, we're up to 7th. So Valetain is 6th, Ewan is 5th and is clear of us. We've farted around way too much and the Kalahari is probably going to beat us here. There has been a massive laggy accident of just epic proportions. Where are you going to go? I don't know. It is going to be... Gliska's going to look... Oh, we actually fired an ingot. We fired an ingot with a lag cannon into Gliska. I mean, that was a little bit funky. Gliska does cross the line in 7th. Silver Trigger takes the victory from Ninetales and Liam. We saw their fight. It looked like a good fight. We just never really got to join it. Ewan, though, did really well in the Kalahari around here. And it did really, really well considering that thing is so weak in this one. Danger Man got 9th with the Paradise as well, which is very, very slow. The Kalahari's at least got some decent straight line speed. But yeah. Good work with the van, and I apologise, Danger Man, for the couple of times I managed to inadvertently crash into you. It was not the goal at all. But there we go. I thought I saw an Eve turn up in the office, but I didn't. Never mind. Yeah, Eve has been surprisingly quiet today. I'm going to suspect Eve is zonked and fast asleep on the sofa downstairs, because I cleared the sofa today. Well, I say I cleared the sofa. There wasn't much on it. There were just some... Actually, I mean, there were some towels that I needed to put away, haven't dried. And that is probably where she's gone and sat in that nice spot in the corner. Cass has some opinions. Don't you, Cass? You do have some opinions. I don't know what they are of. There's just loud meows from the cat. Right. For this run, we're going to do 5 laps. And we are going to be using monster trucks. Okay? You can use either the... Guardian or the... What's it called? What is the name of it? I have forgotten the name of it. Liberator? I want to say? I can't remember. But, yeah, Guardian or the other one, which I think is called the Liberator. So yeah, that is those are your choice. Yeah, not Guardian, sorry, Marshall or Liberator. Those are your 2 monster trucks. Sorry, my brain is frazzled today. Yeah, those are your 2 options for your vehicles. I don't think it makes any difference what one you have. Be aware, if you think the previous race was bad. This is going to get a lot more crazy because these are going to ping around randomly, and the chances of buses and the like spawning are pretty great. There's going to be some form of bus or... I mean, the spawn set we had in the last one was as good as it gets in terms of traffic cars, right? There's always going to be something big, and the mules... Oh, I left custom vehicles on. Oh, well, this isn't going to work. Because it's not going to... Even if I select the right one, it's not going to let us use it, I suspect. Crap. Sure, I guess we'll be Welsh. Yeah, I suspect... know why on earth it would adjust the settings. I suspect. Oh, it has put me in the right thing. I think because I know what the game is like. If you have it unlocked and allows custom vehicles, sometimes you can select a vehicle you want, and then it doesn't give you what you selected. So if you have a personal vehicle, you will end up being given it. That is not their fault. I know, because I know that's just what the game does. Oh, well, we have punted that out of the way, and there it goes. That's what we were expecting. That's what we were all hoping to see. It has happened. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. And oh dear. Right. Well, there's a load of things have fallen over in the background. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, crap. I have been fired out very wide. Okay, alternate line time! It has worked better than it did before. Hello, Ewan's character. Oh. Right. So, we are leading the monster truck class. Oh no, mule, bad. No, don't do that. Of all the things you could do, surely the worst thing in the world is pull across in front of a monster truck. Like, I appreciate there are lots of vehicles running around, but if I'm going to have a head-on collision with anything, the last thing in the world I want it to be is a monster truck. Actually, no, tell a lie. I think the last thing I'd want is the Insurgent, because at least with the monster truck, there's a chance it will bounce over you. The Insurgent will just destroy your car. But a monster truck is pretty much second worst thing to crash into. Like a Kalahari, I'd rather crash into that, because, you know, that's that's going to break a lot more than whatever I'd be driving is, for example. But yeah, don't swerve in front of a monster truck, folks. Bad idea. Hello, non-monster trucks. I mean, yeah, I goofed the settings on this one. Not anyone's fault. on this. I want to go over here, and the thing is, the way I want to go is the way we are going, because Kalahari versus monster truck doesn't go great for the Kalahari. Really. Oh, there's a Fusillade having an argument with a van, and it's gone weird. There is, I say, fortunately, unfortunately, depending on your viewpoint, not that much big traffic spawning again. We've got away with just the mule traffic set. Unfortunately, I'm not going to fit through there. Come on. Just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. That's fine. We have avoided... I mean, it wasn't great, but we have avoided most of that. And, oh, we have climbed over. Well, I didn't really want to go that way, but I guess we are going this way now. So, sure. There is a monster truck doing some stunts. Oh, I've driven over a Kalahari. Sure, that works. That's fine. A bike's had a bad day. Oh, more things are having bad days. Oh, sorry, I was trying to just avoid cars. Still having a bad day. Right. Where is some slipstream going on? There goes the Night Shark. I mean, those things are super fast and super strong. And hello, Aaron. Yes, the quad bike shall bump draft the mod. Oh, God! I mean, some bonus points for style, I think, might be had there. That is about it. Oh, Ninetales has turned up with the other. Well, the battle for monster truck class is hotting up between me and Ninetales. I didn't have to run over that guy's bike, but it was there, right? There's no way I could avoid running over that. There is absolutely no way we could avoid running over the guy's bike as they were running to try and pick it up. Oh dear. Is there going to be a monster truck-sized gap anywhere here is the question. It's fine for the Night Shark in smaller cars and a quad bike, for example. Oh, for God's sake, Mule, you could have just stayed where you were. And now we've been rotated by Kalahari. But this has gone badly. Oh, I'm bloody annoyed. I don't know why it should be allowing custom vehicles. It's very frustrating when you turn it off one time, it then turns it back on the next. That's really dumb. It's very, very annoying when it decides to do that. Why have I gone down this side of the track? I don't know. But I guess we have. Ewan's been flipped over. We will make it around just about. Oh, that's a big wheelie off a bollardy thing. Whatever it was. I don't even know what to call it. It's like a barrel of water, I think. it's used to slow down vehicles. Oh, misjudged that. And Ewan's gone for a big old tumble. I don't know where the Caracara is going to turn up. We will dodge that and dodge some more stuff. Oh, I got itchy nose. Don't need that while driving. I guess that can work. Oh, Lado has turned up. Oh, the monster truck battle can commence properly. It is me versus Lado versus Knight. All the monster trucks are together. Our lead has been eroded. Oh. Sorry, Ninetail. Well, Ninetails can just get the checkpoints. It will bounce back across. It's not a big problem with these if you end up over the central reservation as it is the other ones. We get that wide line with a good exit, a good, hopefully, power up the hill. Maybe. Oh, maybe. No cars. No. Don't go this. Go for Lado. Go for Lado instead. Go. No. No. It's not gone well. It's not gone well at all. We lost out on that climb. God, we're over halfway through the race, though. Has Lado cleared a gap for us? Nope. Nope. It's been made worse. It has been made 10 times worse. Screw you, stupid trucks. Oh, go. Go, 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 go. Oh, well, Lado's had an issue further down the road anyway. The mule screwed us. Ah! Well, then the mule screwed Lado. Ninetails has helped us. So we've got Wales versus Brazil versus the United States. That is the current showdown. Old Futo, why? Why would you do such a thing? I might be stuck. I might be stuck. I am stuck. Things are bad. Oh, okay, we've just about saved it. Hey, Ninetails, don't mind me. I'm going the wrong way down here. But all is fine. We're back under control. We were under control until that stupid AI swerved into us. Oh, right. Well, that section's cost us a lot of time. Ninetails has a quite big lead, and I'm trying to weave my way through the traffic. You can't just bounce over everything. It doesn't really work, sadly. Well, you'll bounce over one, and then you'll ping off the next, and then you get stuck, as Ninetails has just found out off the front of a Muppava. We are closing back in for honours in the monster truck class here. And then Brazen is behind us. Brazen's not in monster truck class anyway, so it doesn't matter. We will try. Oh, God. Don't know where to go because I don't know what the mules were going to do. There's a lot of traffic down here. Oh, and that is that's a Lado, sorry, over the motorway. Sorry, I got what truck I was chasing confused. I think so. Sergeant, piss off. Can you not just piss off and have your own stupid race not in my bloody way? Look, I appreciate I messed up the lobby, but could those not in a monster truck just piss off? At least let us who have got a monster truck have our race and you lot can have your own race, because all you've basically done is ruin the chances we had at our own bloody race. Great. Fantastic. That's what we wanted. Oh, now we're screwed up on that. Oh, I hate this game sometimes. I don't know, why did it change the settings? I clearly didn't want custom vehicles on. Why did it default the lobby back? Why? And I don't know why it does it sometimes. Sometimes it keeps the settings in between bloody rounds, and then other times it doesn't. I just want this race to be done now. I'm going to have to rebuild this one at some point. I have to lock it so that we don't have custom vehicles. I mean, it wasn't supposed to. I don't know why it changed to that, but yeah. GTA, you have... It's been a crappy session. if I'm honest. Oh well, yeah, I should have gone for that side. it's not really gone to plan. A lot of what we were supposed to be doing. It's not really worked, unfortunately. So there we go. Sorry, Gardeners of the Motorway has basically been crap. It's move. Don't even really care what way. Just get to a finish line, and then there we go. Yeah, so I'll have to rebuild this. I'll have to fix it. I'll fix the grid. I might try and put some. I might probably put some bigger checkpoints. I might put some walls along the side. I don't know what the traffic's like in this, because I had to build this really carefully. So back in the day when this was built, you had to build to get traffic to spawn. Had to be really careful with the way if you put any props around stuff, it didn't spawn. It didn't let cars drive. But I think with the stunt tracks, you used to, it might have changed. It might possibly have changed. I don't know whether it did. The way the way cars interact with stunt props, so you might be, because the reason why there aren't any like walls or anything to stop people going like skirting the edges was because I physically couldn't. Otherwise, it stopped vehicles. From spawning, so you had to kind of build a track like this. But yeah, I don't know what might have changed since we last did it. But yeah, I'll have to have a go. I'll have to rebuild it. I'll have to rebuild it on this one. Lado wins monster truck class ahead of Shadow and Night Owls on that one, but we kind of got screwed up by the demo derby going on. But yeah, at some point I will get around to having a look at doing for this. Yeah, no, there's absolutely nothing that the people could do selecting the cars, because when you have custom vehicles selected, it just jumps you in random stuff. They could have not pissed around with the monster trucks. They could have just driven off or parked. They don't really care what, but yeah, you could have just either not been crashing into those of us trying to do monster truck race, or like either in the forward direction or the behind direction. I don't care what. But yeah, well, that didn't work. I think that could have been fun, but it wasn't. In the end, that is how it goes sometimes. Not helped by the settings, but there we go. That is going to be it for this one. Yeah, there's been some fun racing. The snow is always an interesting thing to have on the game. It's always an interesting challenge to drive around with. There was some very good racing. With 30 people racing in the snow, things are difficult. That is for sure. But yeah, that is going to be the end for this one. We have ran over a fair bit, actually. Thank you all very much for watching. Of course, a very big thank you to everybody who donated. It is greatly, greatly appreciated indeed. I think I read all of them. I do apologise if I missed any along the way, but I do think I got all of them along with that one. I will be back with the next stream on a Wednesday. We'll be back with some more RimWorld. We're actually getting quite far into RimWorld at the moment. I don't quite know. We're not going to be launching the rocket, of course. We've got to build so many more cryopods. But yeah, RimWorld is getting there. Probably going to be a few more weeks until we are ready to launch that. Hopefully Carly will be able to join me. I do not know at that point. Or that I won't know now. I probably won't know until Wednesday afternoon if she will or not. But yeah, I'll be back on Wednesday for some more RimWorld. I'll be back on Friday as well for some racing, probably. I don't know. Who knows what the stream schedule will be like next week. But Wednesday for some RimWorld, one way or another, will be there. That, though, is going to be it for this stream. Apparently, Cass would like to say goodbye as well. So, yeah, thank you all for watching. And until next time, goodbye.